Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Sorry, we are a few minutes late. Was trying to wolf down some food before I came up onto this live stream. Figured, get that out of the way. Want to say thanks to everybody who hopped in here super duper early. We got Rav4, Mike's Garage, 6 Ontario Adventure 3, Mustang Mike, Dill's Place. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for hopping in here and hanging out with me. Let's see here. We've got a secret weapon. God is our co-pilot. Yeah. So, Howland, what's up, brother? Now you know the law-abiding citizen that I am. I got a little light action going on up here. Let's see here. Help this up. The old hat. Uh-oh, we got a little malfunction here. Shoot. Hang on a second, people. Trying to make it a little bit better for you guys during the live stream, but the light is kind of bothering me a little bit here. So, yes, it is. It's right there. So this way, maybe if I put it a little bit higher, it won't be as bad. Let's see here. Christopher Shelley, what's up? The driver mod, what's up? So I didn't pick that title just for the hell of it, you guys. I've been thinking about doing the Cannonball. I think it'd be a lot of fun. First of all, I'm not going to do it in my GTR or something like that, or my Mustang. It would be something a little bit inconspicuous because, the object is not to get pulled over. So, I got a buddy of mine in mind who I think would be a really good co-pilot to do it. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it would be a lot of fun. Shaggy Girl, what's up? Michigan Muscle Car Garage, what's up, bro? Good to see ya. This dude is new to the channel. Met him in Destroyer's channel. Real cool cat. Lives in the same state as me. Real cool cat, man. You guys should definitely go check out his channel, man. He sent several followers my way. Very cool cat. I would love to do it. Yep. Well, that's the thing. It's not cheap. You got to have a car prepared for it. You don't just hop in your freaking car and go, okay, guys, let's do the Cannonball. There's some definite, preparation that needs to go into it. But I was thinking, I think I might do it. I think I may set out and pick up a car that's, would be a little inconspicuous, but still could do like 140, 150 miles an hour. And, set up some radar, maybe put an external gas tank in the trunk of the car. So you had like 70 gallons of gas. Because let's face it, the more times you got to stop, that's time wasted, right? So if you could be on the road, you can cover friggin', almost 1,000 miles or 800 miles on a tank of gas. That would be freaking cool. That would be freaking cool. Can't lose an international license. I can understand that. What's up, Wasted Talent Fabrications? How you doing, brother? Talking about doing the freaking Cannonball. What do you think? Obviously, I'm not doing it this year, but I am thinking about doing it. One of the things that really set me out and made me think about doing it was that, number one, I've been obsessed with the movie forever. And then I found out from another YouTube channel that I watch that they did a documentary on the black Lamborghini that was in the movie. And he highly recommended it. So I went over and checked out this friggin' documentary on the black Lamborghini from the movie The Cannonball. And I found out that the Cannonball was real. Okay. And it's not real because of the movie. Yeah. If you guys didn't know this, there's some history that goes along with this. The Cannonball was not because of the movie. The movie was made because of the Cannonball. Okay. And here's what's up. I'll give you guys a little bit of tidbit information, but if you guys want to know the lowdown, go on YouTube and type in documentary of Cannonball Black Lamborghini, and you get the whole hour and a half scoop. But I'll give you the cliff notes, you guys. That was a race that took place in the 70s. And the reason that it took place was basically some of the BS we're dealing with now. High gas prices, the government telling us what we can and can't do, um, people having their speed limits changed from 70 miles an hour down to 55 because the government wanted to control how fast you were driving. And these people thought, you know what, we're safe, even though we haul ass, we're safe drivers. We don't cause car accidents. We don't get pulled over by the police, but yet we're speeders. And we think that we could friggin' make this drive from New York to California and not get pulled over and break a certain, time. And that's how this all began. Yeah, if you didn't know that, that's how this all began. What's up, Sally DeFox? How you doing? Tim Windsor, Mylena, Cushmans, Paul the Fox. What's up, y'all? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tapping in, you guys. The Cannonball has been recently done. If you guys didn't know, Richard Rawlings of Gas Monkey Garage, even though he's a tool, him and his buddy did it in a Ferrari. Yeah. And Ed Bullion, if you don't know who that is, he's got his own channel. What's it called? VinWiki by Ed Bullion. He did it. He did it a few years ago in a Mercedes Benz. Him and two other buddies did it. And I thought, you know what, man? If I could get my buddy who lives in Arizona to do it, or maybe Sublime, we got a car set up just for this. I think it would be the ultimate adventure. Now, what would make it super cool is if I could get about 10 or 20 of you guys that would like to do this exact same adventure. Now, granted, it's not cheap. You're going to spend a boatload of money on fuel. You got to have a car that's prepped and ready to do 140, 150 miles an hour consecutively. You're risking getting pulled over and getting put in jail. There's a lot of risk factors going on here, but I do believe that it would be an absolute freaking hoot, you guys. I think it would be an absolute freaking hoot. Now, if you think I'm off my rocker, that's fine. I understand. I know I am off my rocker, but I still think that this would be cool. My daughter already told me. She's like, Daddy, I'm down. Let's do the Cannonball. And I'm like, Shelby, that is child endangerment. I can't consciously take you on a road trip where I plan on doing like 130 to 150 miles an hour the whole time. But when you turn 18, we'll talk. Thanks a lot, Tim Windsor. I appreciate it, brother. What in the heck is this here? If anyone wants to go to Michigan Muscle Car Garage, here is his link. You know me, y'all. I got to hook up the fellow Michiganders. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick close together. These are my peeps I'll be able to hook up with when I go to local car shows and stuff. You know what I mean? Look at, hey, SOS. What's up, dude? Good to see ya. Heck yeah. Friggin' haven't seen you in a quick minute. Oh, it's awesome, dude. Bryce Regal, what's up, dude? Good to see ya. As a matter of fact, right before I came on this live stream, I literally just watched Cannonball run with my daughter. I could relive the 70s and 80s until I die, and I'd be good, right? I miss the friggin' 80s and 90s, man. I was only like one or two during the 70s, so I can't say, too much about that. But the 80s and 90s were definitely my gig. Definitely my gig. Oh, dude, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Teamwork makes the dream work. If you're a car guy and you like car content, hey, send your friends my way. Same thing, If I think you got a cool channel, I definitely will shout you out periodically. Let's see here. I've done the trip Oregon to Maryland in 53 hours. It's not that fun. All right, I'll tell you what I have done. I have made the trip from Michigan to, let me tell you that, from California, San Diego, California, from San Diego, California to Michigan. I've made that drive in 34 hours. Okay, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we're talking about going to New York. That's a whole different adventure right there, buddy. But I'm down to do it. Even if I don't break the record, man, I think the road trip with a friggin' homie hauling friggin' booty through the friggin' desert would be an absolute friggin' trip, man. It really would. Austin Ferris, good to see you, man. Oh, Sublime GT500 tapped in here. I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Looky here, looky here, looky here. That's right. You will hear a looky here in tomorrow's video. That's right. Tomorrow's video drops at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. You guys get to check that out. It will be the last video Sublime and I do together while we are in Florida. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Florida content, because tomorrow's video is the last of that good stuff. And then we put a new drive belt on the side-by-side yesterday. So you get a how-to video next week. What do you say here? He says, I'm getting over this friggin' COVID here. And I'm glad to hear that, brother. I'm glad to hear that. Next Gen, good to see you, man. Hope life is treating you well. Hope Craig is well. Lefty, what's up, bro? Hope things are well with you, man. Salute, brother. Cheers. Cheers, brother. Hey, Heather. Good evening. I hope you are well this evening. God bless you. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening and coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. We love seeing you. Thank you so much. You are absolutely awesome. Oh, hey, I friggin' what the heck is his channel's name? Shoot, I forgot it already. Anyway, Heather, you have a follower on your channel who plays with knives. Older gentleman. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. His channel name is not coming to me, but you'll know who I'm talking about. He's an older gentleman who plays with knives and katana swords and all kinds of cool stuff. I went and followed his channel, man. I thought that cat was pretty cool. I thought he had definitely some interesting stuff going on. Small world. Let's see what we got in here. I love road trips. Me too. I'm a huge road trip fan. Huge road trip fan. And I think that the adventure of the CannonBall would be an absolute hoot. Just looked up the price of the CannonBall Run Rally. Oh my God, it's also saying no speeding. Yeah, whatever. Of course it's going to say that. I'm not doing the friggin' rally. I'm not going to go and do the actual like CannonBall rally because it's been renamed the Gumball. No. I'm going to friggin' do it discreetly with me and a friggin' buddy, and I'm going to friggin' set out to do the time. I'm not going to be part of some friggin' big rally where there's thousands of people driving across country. Then you friggin' put the big target on your back. I was running the big ring on my trip, LOL. I'm driving. Sup, everyone. Awesome, dude. Don't run into anybody. Mrs. Carmob, I promise, no speeding. Let's see here. Patrick Hattrick, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope life is well. Thank you so much for tapping in and saying what's up. That's it. Yep, that's his channel right there. Addicted to Blades. Yes, this older gentleman is friggin' pretty cool, man. I was quite surprised at his enthusiasm. I was quite surprised by his enthusiasm. Oh, no doubt. No doubt, Heather. He definitely likes his blades. Holy cow. Looky here. You're still alive, brother? Holy cow. If you guys didn't know, this cat right here, I was in the Navy with, but he's a flaky SOB. I only see him once in a blue moon, man. Thank you so much for tapping in, brother. I hope that life is treating you well. Yes, you know it, dude. Jimbo, best driver ever. You know it. Anybody who's ever ridden with me knows I'm a wheel man. I am definitely a wheel man. Let's see here. Mrs. Carmen, if I meet up with James and we go out to absolutely. Church mice, dude. Absolutely, brother. I got a little cocktail action. Boom. Cheers, Patrick. Good to see you, bro. The current record is 27 hours and 25 minutes. Yep. I think it's actually less than that now. I think it's down to friggin' like 25 hours. If you watch the documentary done on the friggin' black Lamborghini, I'm pretty sure it's below that. Let's see here. How have you been, Nat? Heck yeah. Hey, brother, you're the bomb, dude. Thank you so much for tapping in. Greatly appreciate you, bro. Mr. Mach 1. Hey, Mr. Mach 1, do you know... Hey, Mr. Mach 1, do you know Michigan Muscle Car Garage? If you don't, you two need to be friends. Mr. Mach 1 lives by the airport. Michigan Muscle Car Garage. He's also a fellow Michigander. He's got two Mach 1s. I believe one is a 70 and the other is a 2020. Really cool cat. Had him and his wife over my house several times and will again in the future. Great dude. If you don't know him, you need to get to know him. He's definitely your cup of tea. Nothing edited. What's up, girlfriend? How you doing? Boom. High five. So good to see you. I hope life is treating you well this evening. Good to see you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to hang out with this idiot. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see here. All right, we are caught up in the chat. All right, we're doing good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, look at this here. Lefty Two Gun. Good evening, sir. How are you? Hooked up with you earlier today in Big Chiefs Live. Hope the day was good to you. Be right back. Hey, nothing. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Yo, Sapine, what's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you. Hello, Michigan Muscle Car Garage. I was talking to him yesterday. See? Small world, man. Great dude. Great dude. Like I said, I got a chance to hop on his live stream earlier this week, or maybe it was last week. Great guy. We BS for a little bit, had a good conversation. He's got some fast stuff, you guys. He's got some fast stuff. We were telling him we're trying to get Ruby into the 5.9s, and he was telling me he's got his self a big block ripper, and it does like friggin' 555 in the 8th. So he's definitely got something that friggin' will get out and get her done. You know what I'm saying? Can do veteran. Hey, what's up, man? Michigan. Absolute salute. Absolutely. Cheers, brother. Boom. We love our veterans and we love our Michiganders. That's right. Absolutely. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Greatly appreciate it. There it is. See, that's what I told you. I knew it was 25 hours and something. I knew 27 was too long. I knew the record was something in the 25-hour range. I just didn't know what it was. So, yeah. I would like to do this maybe in 2 years, not counting this year. So we'll say maybe 3 years. I'd like to do this in maybe 3 years, you guys. But I would definitely have to get a car that I could modify for this event. And I'm not doing it with them stupid-ass people that are holding the gumball rally. That don't count. I want to do this off the record and friggin' make it a friggin' big thing. You know, it'd be really cool. Do a complete live stream of it, you guys. Hook up 2 cameras that are constantly fed by a battery pack. One facing out the back of the car, one facing out the front of the car, and have it live streamed. What do you think of that? Cannonball run, live stream, unedited, Boom, start to finish. This way, there's no lying. You're not trying to fake nothing. You're not trying to friggin' change anything. It's a friggin' all live streamed event for 25, 26 hours or however long it would take me to get it done. I think that that would be an absolute epic friggin' event. Hey, can do. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Navy can do, baby. Man, Mrs. Carmob's hopping in tonight, y'all. She's live. Man, usually she hides out in the weeds and waits for trolls. Tonight she's hopping here hopping with y'all tonight. Frank, three things. Good evening, bro. Boom. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Pills R1, my bro from Australia. Thank you so much for tuning in, man, all the way from the other side of the world. Greatly appreciate it, man. Yes, all documented live. Would that be, you see? See? Now you guys are getting on board with me here. Okay. Now you guys are getting on board with me here. I could also have another one that shows the speed limit, but if I did that, then I'm really incriminating myself. So I probably shouldn't do that. I could just like nonchalantly be like, oh, by the way, we're doing 150 miles an hour, but there's actually no real proof I could be lying. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Rich is a busy man, but he's a good man. What's he got here? Live stream it would be hard to do because of dead spots. That's true. When you get out in the middle of the desert like Arizona and stuff, it'd be really hard, man. You get definitely some dead signals. You are right about that, Mike. You're definitely right about that. But regardless, I would definitely have a counter set with a camera to make it 100% legit. Because even if I don't friggin' beat the record, I'll be able to say, hey, I may not have beat the record, but I did do it in this amount of time. Okay. And if anybody has anything to say about it, they're free to go do it themselves. Right? Now, if we're in a group and we do it, let's say we get 10 of us to say, all right, you guys, in 3 years, we're all going to build a rig that's going to do the Cannonball run. We're all going to meet up in New York. We're all going to stay at the same hotel. We're all going to leave at the exact same time. And we're all going to friggin' set out to do this adventure and may the best team win. That'd be different. But I highly doubt I'm going to get any of you guys that are going to want to friggin' do something as crazy as this. Let's see here. Because I'll tell you what I do. I'd have a car friggin' wrapped flat black, you guys. So at nighttime, that thing just friggin' disappears. Destroyer! My man! My man! What's up, Destroyer? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I'm talking about doing the Cannonball, brother. And I'm not talking about the gumball rally thing. I'm talking about the real deal Cannonball off the record. Me and a buddy. I'm thinking about maybe doing it in 3 years, buy a car, set out to do the adventure. I think it would be freaking awesome. I'm not doing it with my GTR. I'm not doing it with my Mustang. Too high profile of a car. You need something that's going to fly under the radar. Yes, sir. How you doing? High on the hooch. Toolboxing it is, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. What we got here? We missed Mr. Turbo Man. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, Jesus Christ. You got to have a Debbie Downer, I guess, in every chat, everybody. What's up, Big Stick Stangs? How you doing, brother? Let's see here. I don't know, Car Mob. What do you say here? They're maybe more interesting than you think. There may be more interest than you think. That'd be sweet, brother. Howlin'. Let's see here. Howlin'. Or at least some kind of canister. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. If I have to take a dump, I'm using a rest area, you guys. But if you have to go pee or something like that, you could friggin' make it work. Buy an old cop car. Hell yeah. Does anything really fly under the radar at 140? You and I didn't get arrested in Florida, so I mean, you know, You got to remember, it's not always about how fast you're driving. You also have to not get pulled over, you guys. I mean, any idiot can get in a car and do 130 and get pulled over by the police. All right. Hauling ass and not getting pulled over is like my specialty. It really is. Hauling the mail and not getting pulled over is my specialty. Sublime's pretty good at it also, except for when he's in the state of Georgia. But, if you were prepared for this, and if you get maybe a CB and maybe make friends with some semi-truck drivers along your journeys and, have a little inside connection along your way, like I said, this isn't like a fly-by-night thing. It's not like you just wake up one night and go, I think I'm going to go do this. You got to really put some thought into it. You got to friggin' really put some, money aside for this. You're going to spend money on gas and hotel when you're in New York and when you get to California, and then you got to get back home. So, there's a lot to think about. But I think it'd be fun. I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think it'd be a topic that if some of you guys would be interested in, that we keep going down the road, like a 3-year pact, and then we do the friggin' Cannonball run. Don't jinx yourself, mob. Watch for brown paper bags. That's right, Destroyer. That's right. Not getting busted is a superpower. Absolutely. I mean, I've done 180 miles an hour in the desert with a Lamborghini Aventador S. I've done 170 and 175 numerous times in my life. Hell, I've even done 173 in my GTR since I've owned it. So, I mean, now I haven't done that consistently, but I have done like 173 miles an hour for a couple of miles. You know what I mean? But when you're talking about hauling at speeds that fast, the desert is where you want to be. And when you're doing the Cannonball run, a lot of your drive is going to be in Arizona, Nevada, the desert of California. You're going to have a lot of places to stretch your legs. So hauling ass in like a city is not a wise decision because you can make that time up in the middle of the desert, you guys. Like I said, there's a lot of thought that has to go into it, you guys. It's not just something you do. Let's see here. What up, Car Mob? Hey, Fat Boy Fox, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. All right. Yeah, Sublime and I, we had a lot of fun in California, in Florida. You guys, we had a lot of fun in Florida. So, how do you guys like my picture tonight? Do I look a little bit brighter to you guys? Let me show you something. This is the old setup. Okay, that's the old setup. And then my wife bought this little light for her to video her baking channel stuff when she's by herself, when there's no one there to hold the camera for her. So I kind of friggin' snagged it for tonight, and I set it up for myself. And I thought, maybe you guys would like a little bit more light shined on your mobster tonight. So we clipped it onto the table for you guys, and now you got a little bit more light in the room. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the light action. Trying to step our game up a little bit here on this live stream. We're almost a 2K channel, you guys. We gotta, start, pushing a little harder out there. You know what I mean? Let's see here. You have to take Sublime. You look like you can run faster than him if the cops get you. Let's see here. Tiffany. Yes, the light is better with the new. Okay, so you guys do like the light. The light does look better then. All right, cool. Waze says 40 hours for me. I think back in the day, you guys, if I'm not mistaken, back in the day when the government neutered everybody's speed limit and no one was allowed to go over 55 miles an hour, the record was like 32 hours. Okay, and they were traveling about 100 miles an hour. Now, the speed limit's like 70 to 80, 85 miles an hour, depending upon what state you're in. So that automatically drops your time, even if you did the speed limit. But you got to, I figure Ed Bullion did it. He said that he averaged about 100 miles an hour, but he did 150 miles an hour a lot. And he said there was a lot of answers to that question. So I gotta believe that when he was out in the desert of Arizona, Nevada, and California, that's where he was able to make up a ton of his time. And I mean, I've driven through the desert and I've done some serious liberty turns out there. So if we could do it and not get busted, that's the key. That's the key. Not getting pulled over. Where is the RV from last week? The wife put it away, man. Look, the National Lampoon's RV was put back away. The wife took our toy and put it back in the box. Go, Wasted Talent Fabrication. One low 50. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. That's right. 2K channel needs super chats. Yeah, the wife is a little bit upset because I'm getting ready to order the turbos on February 11th. That's right, you guys. February 11th, we're kicking off the turbo build on the GTR. So she's a little bummed out that, I'm getting ready to spend a whole boatload of money on the GTR. So she's hoping you guys will help out. Rails Forward, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's see here. Gotta run, make dinner. Good to see y'all later. It's all good, Destroyer. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Boost 931. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Holy cow, we've been in here a half an hour already. See you guys. I start talking about the Cannonball run and boom. Here we are, half an hour down the friggin' drain. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I saw a super chat come in. Destroyer 1320, what's up, brother? Thank you so much, bro. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. You freaking rock. Turbo Fund! Yeah, buddy! All right, that's right. Turbo Fund. Twin Turbskis are coming soon. Happy days are coming soon. I can't wait, you guys. I'm so freaking happy. Finally get to get these bigger turbos. We'll be making like 800 and some all-wheel horsepower. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Let me see if I can go ahead and pin this here link. No, I do not want to connect to my TV. Let's see here. Go to my channel. Sorry, you can hear a little feedback. You know what? I'm going to mute this for a quick second. Okay, I think we have pinned the link. Yes, looks like we have. Okay, good. All right, now I don't have to do this again. I like this pinning the link thing. Then I don't got to worry about adding it later and yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Rev4 with 9 pounds. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Let's see here. Want to race? LOL. Race who? Let's see here. Anyone want to buy me a supercharger? Not for me, for my son's Power Wheel battery. Oh, God, that's too funny. Phone is about to die. You got to charge that bad boy, brother. Got to charge her up. Have a good one, man. Thanks for tapping in. Greatly appreciate it. I like that. Speeding ticket fund. Yes, it'll be a minute before we cannonball, you guys. It will be a minute. It's not going to be something that I just do tomorrow. But I just thought it'd be a cool topic. You know, we're always talking about Ruby's broke down booty. And I figured, you know what? Let's change topics. Let's talk about something different. I know some of you guys out there really like breaking the speed limit. I know some of you are some very, very well behaved citizens behind the wheel, and you would never do such a terrible thing. But for those of us that, live a little on the edge, I thought it'd be a fun topic for tonight. And I really did. I thought it would be a fun topic for tonight. Let's see here. I'll be there in a little bit. That's cool, Sublime. It's all good, brother. The original cast of the Cannonball Run was impressive. Absolutely. 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 Did you want to know something? You guys got to get online and type in the friggin' history of the black Lamborghini for Cannonball Run. I'm telling you guys, will be absolutely blown away by the history of this car. But that black Lamborghini that is in the Cannonball Run is the United States' very first Lamborghini that was ever shipped from Italy to the United States shores. Yes. Yes, it was. And the number one reason why your 1979 Lamborghini Countach had the front wing on the front end in the movie was to pass the U.S. BS inspection crap. They wanted that Lamborghini to have a bumper that was so far off the ground. And Horacio Lamborghini said, screw you, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to ruin the look of my car because you Americans wanted a certain way. So what they did was they put that spoiler on the front, and they literally had it tied to the frame of the car. So it was there for impact. And that's how they got that car into the United States. Just a small little fun fact you guys may not have known. But yes, that black Lamborghini, which still exists to this day, was the very first Lamborghini Countach to ever be brought into the United States. I prefer Gumball Rally. Why? I'll be back. You prefer Gumball Rally? What, like movie wise or what? There's no way. He can't be talking about the movie, dude. Gumball had friggin' a crap cast compared to friggin' Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run had a friggin' A-list cast. CF Mechanic, cool info. Never knew that. Yeah, like I said, if you watch the documentary on YouTube, it's really impressive. You learn a lot of history about the car, the movie, why there was even a Cannonball Run to begin with. The Gumball Rally was nothing more than a knockoff of Cannonball. That's all it was. It was nothing more than a knockoff of Cannonball. Some guy overheard the idea of Cannonball and stole the idea and named it Gumball. So, Nuremberg Ring. What's up, Downville Daddy? I know, right? If we lived over there, that'd be awesome. Tim Sweeney, good to see you, bro. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Too many big names in Cannonball. I friggin' love it. Especially now that they're all dead, pretty much. It's friggin' awesome seeing them all work together. But like I said, it may not be for everybody. I can understand some of you guys, wouldn't want to do something as crazy as that. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. Oh God, my dad's calling me right now, you guys. This is not good. I cannot take the phone call right now. Not in the middle of a live stream, you guys. He'll just have to wait. Mustang Mike, there we go. We got a Mustang Mike in the basement. Give me a little peace sign. Looks like he just got freshly friggin' haircutted. How you doing, buddy?
Not too good, man. I'm sick as a dog right now.
Oh shit, that's never a good sign.
Yeah, running a mild fever. It's not nothing major.
Little COVID action.
And then you got this mean ass next to me.
Right.
Hi, honey.
There's a reason why Gumball Rally came out first. Like I said, they stole the idea from Cannonball and came out with the movie first. Like I said, if you watch the documentary on the Black Lamborghini to Cannonball, you find out all the history about the Gumball Rally. I'm kind of anti-Gumball Rally because of the fact that they literally stole the idea from the original people who did the Cannonball. Let's see here. Street Fox, what's up, brother?
What's up, Straight Fox, Brailsford?
Gator Gaming, good to see you, bro. All right, here we go. Yeah, I texted my dad right like an hour before I was coming on this live stream saying, hey, you want to get together tomorrow for like lunch? He didn't respond until I'm in the middle of this live stream. And then he's like, hey, what time you want to get together? And I'm like, I ain't got time to talk right now, man. I'm on a live stream. It's all right. He's retired. I'll give him a call back when we get off of here. Bubba, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for tapping in tonight, brother. Greatly appreciate it. Ooh, pardon me. A little exhaust there. They're just movies to me, brother. Honestly, LOL. Right on. Let's see. Funky 50, what's up, brother? Turn the world off. Car Mob is on. That's right. Everybody, stop what you're doing and come in here and hang out with this clown, and let's have some fun, you guys. Let's have some fun. Yeah, I know it did, Brailsford. I know it did. Like I said, if you guys go watch the history of the Black Lamborghini from the movie, you'll find out all this history. If you don't care, that's fine also. I'm just telling you, that's why Gumball Rally came out before Cannonball Run.
I think the Cannonball Run, I think doing that would be just so much fun.
Right, brother?
Just imagine all the sights you get to see in the meantime. I mean, it'd be going by real fast, but you know.
That's okay. But hey, I've gone by stuff at 170. It's not much different.
But I tell you what, live streaming it would be awesome. But you know, if you could keep a good signal the whole way, that would be
right.
That would be. I tell you what, that would probably be a viral video.
Maybe, and then I may get arrested too.
Well, there's enough of us, like you said. We probably beg.
I tell you what, that would probably be welcome to the live stream, brother.
What's going on, guys?
Thank you so much for coming up and hanging out with us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to return the favor, right?
Hey, sure, man. Why not? Come hang out, shoot the poop. It's all good, man.
Hey, you got a pretty good audience out there.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. People like the fact that I'm an idiot. They never know what I'm going to say next. Come in here and hang out with me for a couple hours.
Heck yeah. You actually had a couple of my buddies. Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that.
For coming up and hanging out with us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got to return the favor, right?
Hey, sure, man. Why not? Come hang out. Who's got 2 friggin' links open? Shoot the poop. It's all good, man.
What the hell's that all about? Hey, you got a pretty good audience out there.
You must have a phone open and a computer open.
Who, me?
Somebody.
Shouldn't I am? No, I'm good here.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, you got 2 tabs open or something up there. You probably got YouTube. Yeah, you got YouTube and then StreamYard right beside each other. You have to close the YouTube tab.
Is that better?
Hopefully. Ogden Knight, what's up, brother?
Yeah, that sounds better.
I think we're good now. I think we're good now.
Yeah, I looked at the top of the computer. Hey, I'm green at this stuff yet, you know.
It's all good, man.
By the time we're done with you, you'll be a professional.
Hey, Funky, for those of you guys who are cruisers and not, speeders, you can do the power tour. I would Like to do the power tour also, but the Cannonball run would be a little bit more up my speed.
You ever went down to Woodward?
All the time. Well, I mean, now the police are pretty anal about it, so I kind of stay away from there. But back in the day, yes, I spent much time down there.
Yeah, I'd love to do the Hot Rod Drag Week. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
They actually started at 131 this year.
Good evening, Brailsford. How are you, sir?
Doing all right. I'm going to watch this Lamborghini documentary you're talking about, but I don't see how something that came out 5 years before another movie could be copying it.
That's fine.
I'm gonna check it out though. I will do you that. I'll do that just to be fair.
I hope you have a good hour and a half set aside because you will be hook, line, and sinker on this documentary.
I'll be listening to. I'll probably put it on as background noise when I'm at work.
It is a very good documentary. See, the Cannonball Run, dude, took place in the early 70s, way before these movies ever came out. The Cannonball Run and the Gumball were all based off of facts. Like when you watch Cannonball Run and you see them get pulled over in the ambulance, that happened in real life. When you see them get pulled over as priests in that Ferrari, that really happened in real life. The entire movie was like a good, like I'm not gonna say it was 100% true, but there was a lot of real facts in the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Fluffy, what's up, brother?
Where can I find it?
Just go onto YouTube, man, and type in Cannonball Run Lamborghini documentary.
All right.
The Black Lamborghini documentary will pop right up. It's done by Ed Bullion of friggin' what's it called? VinWiki.
Or you can go into Google and type in the movie, or type it in, and the movie will actually pop up for free too.
Right.
Like Convoy and the old Smokey and the Bandits and Cannonball Run's on there.
That's what I thought. Tony's, Fords, and Mustangs. I agree with you. I thought about that. I was like, you live stream the whole thing. That's all friggin' could be used in a court of law.
Well, you got those guys. So it was the guys that broke the record across the country, right? They got like 10 spotters for them willing to take a ticket at any point.
When they did it, they had a guy looking through binoculars the majority of the time, so they could see way over a friggin' mile.
Well, I'm talking about like the guy who just did it with the Audi that was dressed up as a cop car recently.
Right.
They had like 10 cars that are out there speeding ahead of them, so that way if there was a police officer and one of them needed, or if the car was actually being chased, the Audi car was being chased, somebody else would come by doing like 200 just to take the ticket.
Hey man, whatever works, dude. I'm not sitting here trying to friggin', reinvent the wheel. I'm just saying it would be a fun thing to do.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying you are. I'm just.
I mean, if you want to rent me some helicopters and fly ahead of me, then that'd be fun.
No. I'm saying that some of those guys that do it, like the hardcore guys that are trying to break the record,
right?
Those guys do crazy stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do crazy stuff too, just not that crazy of stuff.
You ever see some of his videos? He does some pretty crazy shit.
Oh yeah, I have. I've been with Mob here for a bit.
Oh yeah. I just started. He stopped on my live stream Saturday. And,
what's your channel?
Michigan Muscle Car Garage.
Okay.
And I started watching, and kind of addicting, I got to tell you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Sublime GT 500. What's going on, brother?
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Nice car too. I've seen you were in a couple of his videos, and I take it you were the one that was doing 170 in Florida.
Yeah. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
There you go. I'll tell you what, that BMW was fast, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Sublime's gonna have to spend a little bit of money to take out that BMW.
Yeah. It was all the tires, right, Sublime?
No. Oh, shut up.
That's awesome.
Look, we don't want to look at your biceps, okay? Come on, let's look at your face.
Silverback said, "Let me see the shirt."
Oh, jeez.
I'm repping my shirt too.
There you go. I got Go Fast Nations merch on. I actually gave him a call yesterday.
How's he doing?
What he told me and what I believe are two different things. How about that?
Funky 50 170 in Mexico. That's right.
Oh boy.
It's always in Mexico.
That's right. It's always in Mexico.
Street Players once said a phrase that I think would be awesome on his shirt. Frickin' Mexico is only 3 beeps away.
3 honks away.
3 honks
Mexico's
away.
only 3 honks away. That's it.
Yeah, I don't go to Mexico too often because I could lose my job.
You have to be a responsible adult. We're a bunch of friggin' misfits.
One day I won't have to be. One day.
See, this man below us, Mr. Brailsford, is an officer in the Navy. He's that nice polished guy with the suit and tie and nicely clean shaven and a nice haircut. The rest of us are a bunch of scrubs that look like crap that friggin' dress like a bunch of hooligans and, don't really care about too many consequences within reason for daily life.
I got to keep my goatee long to hide my double chin.
I'm not allowed to even have a goatee. I only grow when I'm working nights or weekends.
Oh, really? They're even
at work. Strict? I have to be able. At work, they want me to be able to wear a Scott Air Pack in case there was a fire or something like that. So I have to be clean cut most of the time.
I was telling you earlier.
What's up, Salty?
A couple people were watching my chats and Saturday chat when you were on with me.
Right.
And they're like, man, he's like that. He said, can they do anything about the water here? Because they're college students over there at MSU.
Right.
And he said, the water's kind of greenish. Can he do anything about that?
Here's the thing. MSU spent, I don't know how many millions of dollars putting in a brand new water tower, a brand new water treatment facility. And the second they put this thing into service, the entire campus had to go on water bottles. And I'm thinking to myself, you guys spent all this money and then it messed everything up.
Start calling it Flint in there, huh?
Right.
Then he has Savon that grows a beard and a live stream at night.
All right, I got to sneeze.
So Michigan Muscle Car Garage, what cars you got in your garage?
Well, I got a 71 El Camino SS that runs pretty decent. It's got a small block stroker in it. I'm in the middle of an 04 Extreme Blazer build. It's going to have a big cubic inch, big block Chevy on nitrous.
There you go.
Chassis. We got a 81 Monte Carlo that's built up. That's my boys that we just got finished up. I'm an engine builder by trade, race engines. So
nice. What the hell?
And then anyway, when I was talking earlier, Mob, about racing, that was me. You can race me when you get your twin turbos.
Race you on the street?
Yeah. Like 8 mile, quarter mile. I don't want to do the 3 honk in Mexico because none of my gear ratios are way too steep for that.
That's
fine.
Something was just outside my door.
Are we talking about your car that runs friggin' 550s in the 8th?
No, that one ain't together yet. We'll go with the El Camino.
Okay.
That's still considered a street car, small block. I told you on the live stream. Remember, I told you what it runs in the quarter. It runs 1080s. I ain't gonna bullshit.
Okay.
I think we talked about it on Saturday. Back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. If you had a 10-second car, you were a badass.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays, if you got a 10-second car, it ain't shit.
But if you got a 10-second car that will hook on the street, that's a different story.
Yeah. A lot of people think that El Camino, because it's half car, half truck, that it don't hook. But let me tell you, it does.
Right on.
And Mom, I'm about to go work out. I just want to hop in for a little bit. And
from the high end, brother.
Yeah, I got it. Having COVID, man, I hadn't been in here in a while.
I know you look a little scrawny.
Yeah, that's right.
Have a good one, brother. Good seeing you, man. Thank you for popping in, bro.
Killer Kurt, what's up, Curtis?
What the Killer Kurt?
Hell yeah.
What?
Street Players up in the house?
No.
Yeah, dude. Look at the comments.
What?
What's up, Tim Winter?
Damn, brother. Good to see you.
There's a character,
Good to
man.
see you. Good to see you.
Street Slayers.
He's a cool cat, man. He lives in like Maryland or something like that. Real great guy.
Yeah, he's right up there by T.
Yup.
Right up
Who
by
was
that
you
big
talking that
goober.
lives by the airport?
Huh?
Who was you talking earlier that lives by the airport when you
Mr. Mach 1.
What airport?
Detroit, Windsor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Another Michigander.
What's up, Newfoundlander Ingalls? How you doing? Yeah, Funky 50 is also from Michigan. He lives by Grand Rapids.
So I'm the only northern one here?
We have a guy who isn't in here right now, but he goes by
LGL?
No, Cars and Cues with Mike. And he lives Funky, where the heck does he live? He lives north of Funky. He lives by
What about LGL Turbo?
he lives by Mr. Mach 1, I think.
Okay. I gotta grab my water. Hold on.
Yeah, they call my area the tri-state or tri-cities. Michigan Muscle. You build for
There it is, Hesperia. Yeah, Cars and Cues with Mike. He lives in Hesperia, Michigan.
Street Fox 347. Yes, I do. I actually built a 347 for a buddy that owns a tranny shop, his worker. And you can go on my videos. You'll see I just last summer built a 446 pack for a 70 Challenger. That's all documented on video. Plum Crazy Purple Challenger.
Nice.
Complete from, he put it had a 74 motorhome motor, but he found a 70 date coded 440 block. So we ripped it down and I rebuilt it for him. And which that story's got a bad ending. The car ran great. He put like 5,000 miles on it, got it all broken, did a couple car shows. We followed him to a car show right when I got the motor rebuilt, running good. And then 2 months later, he had a backfire through the carburetors and
Oh, no.
fire. And it's Haggerty's paying to get it all repainted, and the motor's going to have to come back apart and get all regasketed and new carburetors. And the only thing he didn't change was the 6-pack setup, and the carburetors were kind of old, and nothing I did. I mean, I didn't assemble the carburetors or put them on the car or nothing. I just did the motor on the engine stand, and he assembled it. But I felt bad, you know what I mean?
Right.
I with Holly carburetors also.
Funky 50 said, "Build me a Barra."
A Barracuda?
No, a Barra, the Ford engine.
I'm kind of behind on comments here.
So, dude, I had a hardcore encounter with a coyote last night.
Like a real coyote?
Yeah, like a real coyote, like the size of a dog coyote.
What?
Dude, I let my dog out, and normally I'll stand here at the window and I can see if anything's coming.
Right.
I look on the freaking right here in front on the creek behind my house. Coyote standing there eyeballing my dog. Oh yeah, yeah. Went out there, called my dog in, chased that thing away. It went running down the actual creek, which is frozen.
Right.
Let the other dog out. He went and did his thing. Then came back and got the first dog that didn't get a chance to do his thing because of the coyote. While he's out, the coyote comes back. Oh, yeah, he comes back. And then I start yelling at him. He just stands in the backyard of one of the neighbor's house behind me, just standing there looking at me. And then what I did, I grabbed a flashlight, shined it in its face, and then he freaking took off running down the street.
What kind of dogs you got?
2 small little shits. But one of them, dude, is like clueless as to if a coyote is ready to eat him, and the other one will chase them. Yeah, he's a Chihuahua. A Chihuahua that can run quick. He's got long legs. He's
right. Lab and American Bulldog mix, and he chases us all. I'm afraid he's going to get into a porcupine or something, but he loves to, he killed a possum before.
Yeah.
He's actually got chased by deer in my new, we just bought this house in March, and he's actually got chased around the swimming pool by a deer already.
I wish I had a big dog that would eat those things.
Can't you go?
I got to get my BB gun back from my son-in-law. I'm going to start putting some BBs in those coyotes, and we'll see what they do.
Hey, bro. Tomorrow's thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice.
Daytona Beach. Hell yeah. I wish I was there.
Yeah,
well, tomorrow's video is his car and my car actually driving on Daytona Beach.
That coyote saw some rats for yeah, you're right on that, Funky. He sure did. He was like, that looks like a nice little Scooby snack.
Right? Go Fast Nation! We were just talking about you. What's up, brother?
What's up,
Go
Fast?
Check it out. Look at I'm even wearing your merch tonight, brother. Look at where the hell's my damn boob? There we go.
Wrong one.
There we go.
Everything's backwards on a computer, Mob.
I know, right? I know. Even me.
You ready for this big snowstorm?
It doesn't really matter, I don't think.
We're gonna hopefully get on the light end of that. We might only be like 3-4 inches. A lot of places are gonna get hammered.
Like a foot.
Yeah. You guys are gonna get slammed.
Yeah, I just put a new drive belt on my side by side.
Did Sean come help you do it?
Yeah. We shot a YouTube video yesterday.
Nice.
That video will come out next week. See what Funky said to you?
Yeah, I saw it. I already commented. Like I said, I wish I had one. Dude, I'll tell you, that Chihuahua's got more balls than brains, dude. He's actually chased a coyote before.
Heck yeah, Funky. I couldn't believe it myself, man. I gave Mr. Go Fast Nation a phone call the other day, just checking up on the old feller. He ain't dropped no content in about a month. I hadn't seen him lurking in no live streams. Just wanted to make sure he was still alive. He said he's been working hard, trying to make some money so he can get some content for us. So, hey, man, I'm glad to see you tapped in tonight, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Go Fast Nation lives in Texas. He's also got an S550 Mustang, all motor, with a little giggle juice on it.
Hell yeah.
I believe it's a 6R80 car.
What's up, Go Fast? I don't know if I said that or not.
12 to 14 inches, Mr. Car Mob says.
Yep. Yep, we'll be plowing. We will be plowing.
I think we're only like the 8 to 10 where we're at.
And I got to work day shift. And I got to work day shift that day. I wish I had the day off.
So, yeah, I was just going to say sick day. Sick day. You were thinking the same thing.
What were we all saying about you? Oh, we were talking a lot of smack about you. You know how it is, Go Fast. Oh. Hey, Mrs. Carmine says, hey, Charlie. Yep. He's a 6R80 guy.
Heck yeah.
I think he needs to get a new torque converter for that car. Somehow or some way the stock one flaked out on him.
Yeah, it still works if he drives it normal, but if he tries to put any nitrous or anything to it, it starts
blows through it.
Yeah.
It's like when someone says, hey, you can drive this, but drive it easy. Don't even give me the keys.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody else said that to you, did they?
Like somebody gives you $1,000, tells you don't spend it all in one place, right?
Right.
When you're looking at a Summoner Jegs book.
Right?
Watch that shirt.
Oh, yeah, you know it, Funky. I'll be friggin' wheeling, brother. You know it.
Wait, you talking about this shirt or the Sublime shirt, Rav? Which one are you talking about? This one? No. This one nobody gets. You can't even buy this shirt.
Oh, nice, brother. Nice. Oh. Street Fox, would like to know when your next live stream is there, Mr. Michigan.
We do ours on Saturday nights at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Perfect. When I'm working night shift, that'll be perfect for me. I'd probably make it to like every other one.
We had a good time, man. I mean, like you said, it was different content. Got to see some real horsepower turbines. My boy actually, he's like, man, Dad, he's like, that's when I was telling you that I was welding turbines and grinding at his work. He said that's exactly what they were right there. I'm like, wow. So that kind of helped me understanding what he does at his job.
Right.
Yeah, Sublime's car reminds me of the old Mopar Lime Time Green, like the Road Runners and. back in the day, the old Mopars, they had all the cool colors.
Right?
Pink and plum crazy purple. And
I really liked Ford's Slime Green. I really like Ford's Twister Orange. I think those are really pretty. I really like the friggin' the Ruby Red, which I have on my Mustang. I think those are some really, really nice, vibrant colors that Ford has out there.
Yeah, they are. Like I said, they're not putting them colors out anymore. Besides, Ford is actually, but
right. Patrick, brother, have a good one, man. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Later, Patrick.
Yeah, like I said, you'll never see that stuff on my content. You'll never see it on my channel. But I figured since I was on your live stream, I'll show you something a little different.
It was awesome, man. Like I said, it made it perspective for what my boy actually does at his job. So
right,
that was cool.
Yeah, one of these days I'll walk. One of these days when I'm in one of your live streams, I'll walk on the other side of the friggin' property, and I'll show you our V20 twin turbo reciprocating engines that make what is it, like 9.5 megawatts? I think they're like 12,000 horsepower.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Everybody's
At
like
900 RPM.
Throw the switch.
Yep, 12,000 horsepower at 920 RPM.
Whew.
Yeah, we start them with compressed air.
What do they say the G-force is before you actually black out?
Oh, I don't know.
Like fighter pilots, I forget what it is, but wouldn't that'd be a ride, wouldn't it?
Right.
Mike's garage.
Blacking out.
Right.
So Mike.
When is the CannonBall run? I don't know exactly what I want to do it, Mike. I mean, obviously, it's not something I'm going to do right away. It was just a topic for tonight of something that, maybe we could plan to do something like this in the future, like maybe 3-4 years. Everybody gets a car and prepares it for an adventure like this, and we do it off the record books. And, may the best man win and see who gets the best time. And hope to God you don't get pulled over.
Yeah, if nothing else, that would be the best reason for building a under the radar type of car. So this way, if they confiscate it, they're not taking your pride and joy.
I would not do it with my GTR. I would not do it with my Mustang. I would get like an Audi or a Mercedes or a BMW, and I would friggin' put an external fuel cell in the trunk. So the car would hold like 70, 80 gallons of fuel. I would friggin' put radar detectors all over it. Not all over, but like a radar detection system that can friggin' block stuff out. Oh, yeah. Go Fast says, I need an update. How's Ruby and how's Mobzilla? Well, Ruby's still broke, still at Livernois. It's got a fully built Coyote now, and they don't know what's wrong with it. They think that there may be something wrong with the PCM, so they're ordering a new PCM for it. On February 11th, which is not this Friday, but the following Friday, we will be placing an order for the GTR's new upgraded turbos. And then once the turbos arrive, the car will go into the speed shop and we'll be getting the upgraded turbos with a 4-inch titanium exhaust system. Yes, titanium exhaust system. We'll be taking 14 pounds off that car because we need to make it a little lighter because she's kind of heavy. We weigh like 3,900 pounds. I'd like to get that car down to 3,800 pounds.
Mrs. Carmob says, let's just say it's still at Livernois. Sore subject.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Carmob is not happy. See, even though I race the convertible vert, it's really my wife's car. And even though my wife friggin' races my GTR, that's really my car. And I know it sounds weird, but, running Ruby, you got to have some skill. You really do. You just can't hop in that car and floor it. You're going to hurt yourself. With the GTR, you got the all-wheel drive to save your ass.
The saying, what's hers is hers and what's yours is hers.
Is mine. Well, we've been together. My wife and I have been together since we've been, she was 14 and I was 16. So we have a really good relationship.
And we got 32 years here too. So
right on. Is between, I would like to do the Tail of the Dragon, but I'm not going to do it when they host that Tail of the Dragon event though, because I've heard there's too many damn people there and it's congested and all the fun's taken away from it. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. My number one favorite place in the whole wide world is driving to the Valley of Fire in Las Vegas. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to rent an exotic car and go out there. It is like the Tail of the Dragon, but you're in the middle of the desert and there's nothing around but the desert. And you're like in the mountains and it's friggin' epic. Dorco, what's up? Mike's Garage, how you been today, buddy? You having a good one? Yeah, he lives in Illinois, Mike's Garage, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes, hour south of me.
Yeah, he's in Illinois. Can't wait for GTR turbos and exhaust. I know, right? We're going to go from 625 all-wheel horsepower to something over 800 all-wheel horsepower. The car can make up to 850 supposedly on a stock engine and trans, but I don't think my tuner is going to push the car that hard. I think it'll be just a little over 800, like maybe 805, 810, something like that.
Mike's Garage, are you back on solids yet, sir? Hopefully, yes.
Mike says he's living the dream.
Yeah. Something tells me I've been living the whole dream if he's not back on solids yet.
They're called Pure Turbos. 1050, they're called Pure Turbos. They are essentially a stock turbo from the GTR, and they put a new exhaust wheel on it, and they put like a 50 trim compressor wheel on it. They poured out the housing and the manifold and all that good stuff. And the turbos are good for 700 horsepower on pump gas or 800 and change horsepower on E85 on a stock engine and up to over 1,000 horsepower on a built engine. So, and it holds a torque curve all the way to redline. So I've been looking at aftermarket turbos, and it was either spend $3,800 for these or spend $12,000 for the GTX 30s. And I don't know about you guys, but you know, almost $4,000 sounded a whole lot better in my pocketbook. And I mean, 1,000 horsepower is pretty fast, so we went that option. And I think if I did a 4.1 liter stroker, I could maybe get that car to make 1,100 horsepower with those hybrid turbos. I want to see some cars. Well, as soon as the weather gets better, you'll see a lot more car content on my channel. Right now, I'm just trying to give you guys content every week. That's why when I was in Florida, I made so many videos because I knew when I got home, there wasn't going to be a whole lot that I could do for you guys. Paul the Fox says, that's some big power, Mob. I agree, man. You know, Ruby makes 925 at the wheels, and I'll tell you what, that's moving. That car friggin' moves. I remember the very first time I launched that car at the drag strip, it friggin' changed my life. You want to see me scream like a little bitch? Watch my friggin' video of me taking Ruby down the track the very first time when I ran a friggin' 942 or 642. I was like, holy crap, going down the track. That's it, Mike? Those are baby numbers. We're talking about like 10 to 14 where I live, brother.
Yeah, see, he's down south where they're going to get hit pretty hard. I'm like up here where it should only be 3-4 inches, maybe 5 at the most.
This is Sassy Car Girl, my daughter.
Hey, Sass. Hey, Shell.
He's the other guy from Michigan, next to me area right there. He's the other guy from Michigan.
Hey, Sassy. Hi. Where you live at, Sublime?
Chicago. Well, some suburbs west of Chicago.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They say we're supposed to be getting rain first.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be in the low 40s here.
What's up, Salty?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up, Salty?
Hey, just got home.
Yeah, we got a pretty cool. I got a pretty good following. I gotta tell you, the people that follow my channel, they are like a mutt, dude. They're very faithful. They really are, man. They're almost in every single live stream. They watch almost every single video. A lot of them super chat. So I'm really, really blessed to have a really great following on YouTube. We may not be setting the world on fire, but the people that do follow the channel, they're freaking true.
Freaking
a lot of these guys I've known a long time before I had 1,000 subs.
Damn, if I'm considered a mutt, what kind of mutt would I be?
One sexy one, baby.
I don't know about all that one now.
Well, we all know you're ugly as ugly as fudge in real life. So I was trying.
Hell yeah! See, look, I'm ugly
to blow
as hell.
You up a little bit, you know.
Oh, you can't. The only thing blowed up on me is my stomach.
Oh.
I just got to load up in the morning and take a trip.
Where you headed to, brother?
I got to go to North Georgia. The people accepted my offer on that land. So.
Okay.
Oh, so this is the final resting place we're talking about here?
This is it. I'm just going up there to sign the papers on the 22 acres.
Is there a house on the property yet, or no?
No, not yet.
So you got to build a house there?
I'm going.
Go ahead, Salty.
No, go ahead. Good.
Wood and Metal Garage. I got your decal, brother. I am going to make a video. It'll probably drop in 2 weeks, man. Just an FYI.
Hey, Wood and Metal Garage, what's happening?
He's a cool cat too.
Yeah, he's over on my channel also.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's good people. Oh, looky here. Go Fast Nation drops in with a super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much.
No, I'm going up tomorrow to meet with the owner of the properties, sign some papers with the lawyers and all that good stuff. Then I'm going to go about 30 miles north. I'm going to order my building and my shop. So,
nice.
Yeah, I talked to the people about the building. The building's like 6 weeks out, so I won't get it.
Right.
It won't be delivered. So that gives me plenty of time to go through the city and the code and all that other stuff.
Right.
Well, Mob, I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to still be in the chat, but I'm going to go upstairs for a minute and holler at the wife.
Hey, man, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, and I greatly appreciate it. Hey, you guys, if you want to check out a really cool channel, check out this gentleman to the left of me right here, man. He's really, really cool channel. He does a nice live stream. He's got some great people that follow his channel that would be into your content, but they're going to have to get to know you. Definitely swing by and give this man some support, and he will definitely return the favor.
Sure will. Appreciate it, man.
Take care, man.
Next time, brother.
Yep. Take care, guys.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I just met him, man, friggin' about a week ago, man. He brought a whole bunch of car guys to my channel.
Cool. That's awesome.
So at least I could do is give the man a shout out. You know what I mean?
For sure. I heard him talking. He's mostly a Chevrolet guy.
That's okay. You're a mostly Chevrolet guy too.
No, I'm a car guy. I like them all.
As long as they got Chevy engines.
Well.
Now he's gonna try to play dumb. No, not me. Never.
I mean, hell, everything I got that actually that I own actually has a Chevy motor.
I really, really wish Ford Blue Gauge was in the chat.
I was just gonna say the Ford Blue Gauge signal has been sent out.
Ford Blue Gauge would have strapped a saddle on that. Matter of fact, send him a text and tell him you need to watch Mobs live at 1 minute and 18 seconds and listen to what Salty had to say.
Nah, like I said, believe it or not, I only own two vehicles at the moment. That's hard to say. I own one that runs and one's that's sitting on the trailer. So.
Victor, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
For everybody in the chat saying hey to me, if you are, hello. I'm not looking at the chat. I got the panel pulled up.
Right on, bro.
Salty, somebody asked you a question. I think Mike's Garage asked how much was the land? And he said, any perk test done? Whatever that means.
No. None of that's done yet. Which I don't have to do all that. Damn, what happened? Am I still here?
Yeah, you're there.
Still there.
Okay.
You're there, bro.
No. I don't have to worry about a perk test. I'm going to hook into county water.
And then Mike's Garage asked, I don't know, I guess if you were willing to say how much was the land?
46,000
for 22 acres. You said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is. It's real good.
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be a lot more expensive up here, I'm sure.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive down here, but it used to be part of a hunting club. They had like, I don't know, at the total number of acres at one time they had on it, but they just started parceling it off and started selling parts of it. So.
Right.
I'm just happy because it's got so much road frontage. That's the main thing I'm happy with.
Right.
Woody says that's a steal.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. But I still came back with a counter offer though.
Hey, I'm gonna go use the restroom briefly, fellas. Keep it running for me.
No problem.
Looking forward to it. Gonna be a lot of work, but looking forward to it.
So that's going to slow down. Well, maybe not. I guess not.
It is. It will. Everything that's going to take precedence over everything else.
But your car, you said you were dropping your car off at a lot of places, right? So you weren't doing a whole lot of the work yourself anyway, right?
No. I'm gonna be doing the work. It's just most of all the parts are going to other places to get done, like the machine shop and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Say again, Salty is ready to set up a Salty's stud ranch.
I don't know about studding. I'm done. I'm done paying child support. I ain't studying nothing.
Oh man,
it's just gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just nothing but bare land.
That's
about let's see, a little bit less than half of it's wooded, and then all the rest of it's cleared. So that's
when you say wooded, you mean like treed?
Yeah.
Okay,
trees and stuff.
Oh, that's good. So you probably don't have to do too much cleanup back there, I'm guessing, right?
I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna leave it just like it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it just like it is. I'm not gonna do any cleanup on it.
Hey, Mike's Garage said you should start doing videos, Salty. Video on the land, choosing a building,
No. I ain't putting no videos out on my property.
No?
None. Nope, none.
Salty says, I don't want any of you all know where I'm at.
That's my private place. That's my personal stuff. I ain't putting no videos out on it.
Hey, Nicole, what's up? You're muted. Oh. Oops.
Well, you can't read my lips?
I read your lips, but that's why I said you're muted, because I knew you didn't know.
No, I've been painting Sassy's room the last 2 days.
Oh, you were talking to Kim about that before we left, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so her and I taped part of it off, and then I did part of it yesterday, then I did part of it today, and set up his live stream, finished the video for him.
Did you paint the ceiling and the walls?
No, I'm just doing the walls right now, and then I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna have to redo the trim and the doors, and I mean her room's in desperate need. But I'm going from a dark beige to like a teal color. Let's see if I have it on this color right here.
Oh, teal green, I see it.
Yeah,
it's almost like a pastel.
Yeah.
But
it really brightens up her room.
Oh yeah.
So
that it will.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Charlie, give me a sign. Wave to me, Charlie.
Here's your sign.
Okay, there we go. You know how that goes. So you have not fallen off the face of the earth then?
Sorry, I'm having difficulties with my cam and mic.
That almost sounds like a truck going off the road. What the hell?
I know. What the hell was that?
Dude, are you okay? It sounds like you're crashing, bro.
Damn, did he crash?
No, you.
Oh, he's still.
He gone.
We lost him.
He gone.
It sounded like he hit one of those really big, like metal
Signs.
that or the big gas tanks, the big round ones, the cylinder.
Oh
ones.
no, that would have been a much louder one.
Well, an empty one.
Yeah, that would have came with a big ball of fire.
Yeah, that's true.
What's up, dudes? True. Someone has back gas.
Oh, he's back. All right, let's see. Let's try this again. Okay, we all good there? Go fast. Yeah, we can't hear you.
Mic check. Mic check.
Right?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, Salty.
I'm not my Bluetooth out of my ear. It hit the ground. I didn't know if it was still working or not.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
yes,
there we go.
Can. There you go.
Just so I'm not leaving anybody out, here's my calling card.
I got that the first time around. I saw that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did. I was just doing for everybody else in the chat.
So you driving, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's on the road again.
Right?
For some reason, my sound keeps going back from the phone to the headset, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we thought maybe you fell off the face of the earth because we hadn't heard from you in so long. Trying to keep up with comments at the same time.
Nah, just to answer Mike's question, I can't really do videos on the property because I got other people to consider now. My girlfriend's going to be living there, so there's a lot of nutcases out on the internet and stuff. So.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it, but you just don't say where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll probably do some when I start working on the RC tracks and stuff like that, but I'll make sure I keep my house out of frame and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, like when we do ours on our property, I make sure that, we don't show the address or anything like that because, or if we're going on the street with the side by side, I don't want to show the street sign, because then, people can put two and two together. They see a house with a whole bunch of woods. That could be anywhere.
Yeah, all they need to do is see what your house looks like, and then anybody can ride down the road and picture that house.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you got to find where I'm at first, though, in the back.
Yeah, mine's going to be a damn construction site for a while, though.
Well, hey, slow and steady wins the race, right?
Exactly. I wish I'd have took that about having kids.
Right.
I started having them way too young.
Oh no, not me. I didn't have Sassy till I was 30.
Oh God.
No, I was 30. You were 32.
I was 32. That's right.
My first one came when I was 18.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. Nope. I was still living at home.
Yeah, I have a son.
Fast came in, but he kept on having audio problems. Yeah, you missed him. Sorry.
Doggone it anyway, boy.
Yeah. But.
Hey, how do you like the light setup?
I like it.
We're definitely watch this. Ready? Watch this.
Oh, much better. With it on.
Yeah.
I got you, RAV4. It's not your fault.
Yeah. It's all just from
England. It's his fault.
Well, anybody from England is crazy, RAV4.
Hey, he was born in the States.
He was?
Yeah, but he's born in California. He's actually an American.
Wow.
He was like 9 or something like that.
I've actually been to England, so it was back in '98, but yeah, I went there. I went to Paris, went to Italy, it was Rome. It was
I wouldn't want to be over there right now this time of year.
No.
Not with all the crap that's going on over there.
No.
Nothing against England or nothing like that, but damn, Europe is just not a good place to be right now.
Yeah, no. I mean, when I went back in '98, it was nice.
Yeah.
But
we still had a good president at that time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even know who the hell.
You know what I mean? Reagan.
Wasn't
it Reagan in '98?
No, not in '98.
He was in the '80s, late '80s.
Oh, 98. I'm sorry. We had that dumbass Clinton, didn't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. You see what Victor said, Salty?
What's that?
He said, with 20-something acres, they'll have a hard time finding the house.
Well, I mean, you got to look. I'm actually going to have to put the house structure not really close to the road, but I just got to find out how much it's going to cost me to have, the water hooked up to the city or the county, and then how much the electrical is going to cost me to have hooked up to the power poles, and you got all them factors come into play when you start talking dollars. So, you don't know how much that's going to be until you get up there and you start talking to them. So
and then the price of wood right now, and
well, the good thing about it, the only wood I'm really going to have is what's on the inside of the house, because I'm doing a tiny house.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm ordering a 16 by 52 building, and then I'm gonna build the inside of it out.
Okay.
So
you're gonna be on? Are you gonna be on the tiny? What's that show on?
No, I'm not gonna be on any shows.
Tiny houses or what? I don't know what the hell.
I know what show you're talking about, and I just cannot believe that guy's channel is successful as it is. That guy's got a huge channel.
I can't believe how some of these people live in these really, really tiny houses. Like, they build them and they're like really tiny, and I'm like, I think my first apartment was bigger than that.
I tell you what, you want to see something tiny and how people live? Go look on the internet on YouTube and research this thing called narrowboat. And they're only over there. Yeah, they're called narrowboat. They're only over in England where RAV4's at. Really? Go look at those little things.
Really?
Their house is only 6 foot wide.
I like dudes' comment.
Oh, shoot. I'm trying. There we go. Price of it. But get it. Yeah, right, dudes.
What's dude say?
I like RAV4's comment.
He said, the price of everything is high, but get ready. It's the new normal.
Yep. I think dudes is right. I don't think the prices of too much is ever going to come back down again.
No.
I think it's going to stay like this.
Yeah. It won't be. RAV4, he said, it won't be hard to find on Google Maps. Just look for the RC track in the backyard in a tiny house.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, he does have a point there. I mean,
I'm gonna build probably multiple tracks. I'm gonna build one that I can do jumps and stuff. I'm gonna build me a rally car track.
Oh.
So it'll have like little bitty small jumps, like 1 foot or something like that, little bitty small ones.
You know, we couldn't have had that conversation without this one chiming in.
Look at that, Salty.
Salty wasn't tiny. What the ladies called you.
Yeah, exactly. They call me a lot smaller than that there, bud.
Oh my God. Yeah.
According how big a hurry I am. I mean.
Yeah. I went to the grocery store for 2 weeks, Saturday, and I was like, good God. I'm like,
you thought I got that deer this year?
Yeah, because I didn't. Oh no, I did buy ground meat, but that's for other stuff. But that's for 2 weeks. I didn't really buy a whole lot of meat. I bought some ground beef. I didn't buy any chicken. I bought some.
Man, do you guys ever buy like roast?
Yeah.
Have you seen the price of roast lately? Good Lord, they're through the roof, man.
I bought.
I was like, what the hell?
I bought 2 chuck eye roasts, and I made one of them when Sublime and Kim were in town, and they're like almost damn near $20 for a roast.
Yeah, and you don't really get nothing.
I'm like, I mean, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 of us ate on one, which was a pretty big roast, but by the time it cooks down and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, if you don't have other stuff to go in it, like potatoes, carrots, and onions and things like that,
right?
Hell, there's really nothing in a pot.
Right, exactly. Right. Yeah, I mean, Sublime actually complimented me. He said it tasted like his mom's.
Oh, good, man, that's awesome. But I heard you were an amazing cook anyway, so.
Still my least favorite meat meal, but I ate it.
You ate it?
What, roast? You don't like roast, Sublime?
Pot roast, I mean, out of every possible meat, that's probably my least favorite actual meat meal.
Man, I tell you what, there's a lot of things you can do with the roast, though. After you get done and the leftover, the meat, man, there's a lot of things you can make with that.
Hot roast sandwich? Oh,
yeah, you ain't lying. That's awesome.
Cement
Oh, what's
surfer.
up, Cement Surfer?
Hey, cement surfer.
I don't know if you can hear me, brother. How you doing? The wife's taking over the live
Yeah.
stream for a couple minutes, but I'm in the room.
Yes, he is in the room. He had a phone call to take, so.
Hey, don't worry about it, T. When I get ready to start doing all this and building these RC tracks and stuff, I'm gonna holler at you, buddy. See if you want to come down and stay for a weekend.
T.
Because we won't be too far from ponies.
Knighted tonight? Just comment.
I don't know, Street Fox.
I use it. Oh, nice.
Victor has been knighted.
Nice.
I don't know if I would have time to do it.
Hey, T, you're going to come see us this year?
We're going to go see Street Slayers this year.
Hopefully.
Maybe T can come visit us at Street Slayers.
Downhill Daddy. If things take more dollars to buy, wouldn't that make the dollar less valuable?
That's exactly what their intent is to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what their intention is. I watched a documentary on Hulu the other night about how we're having all these issues in the grocery store and stuff, and the cargo ships that are sitting with the reefer barges and stuff, and the whole supply issue, and it brought light to a lot of stuff that I knew already, but it really brought light of how much that this country depends more on China than anything else.
Yep.
And I mean, I know a lot of our electronics and stuff get, imported from there. But if they can do it, why can't we have those facilities here?
Well, Nicole, think about it like this, though. When's the last time you seen something that's American made and then compare the prices of it? The thing of it is, the American companies that are building things, they're charging astronomical prices for their stuff.
Yeah.
So people are naturally just going for a better deal, which happens to be the shit we get from China.
Yeah, but if you spend just a few, not even $1 more on an American product, eventually it all comes back to us, and then we can do the stuff here.
I agree, but the problem is it's not just $1 more, though.
Yeah.
You look, like I said, you look what the American goods are charging, American people are charging for their products. I mean, it's way, way above what we are paying for the piece of junk crap we get from China.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, and right now, everybody's just looking for the best deal, and I hate to say it.
I saw you called me, lady. I can't take your call and host a live stream at the same time.
I got a juicy story for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's a big one, so you might want to sit back and have a big old with this one.
Dude, you're exactly right.
Okay.
100%. Nobody wants to work.
That's exactly what it is. No one wants to go out and get a job because everybody got so complacent with the government handing them money, and then when the government stopped handing them money, they're like, "What? I gotta go back to work? What do you mean I gotta go back to work?" I don't
exactly. Nobody wants to work anymore.
Okay, that just freaked me out. You're sitting right next to me, and then all of a sudden you are up on my panel.
He pulled a Sublime.
He did pull a Sublime. I'm like, wait, what's going on with the screen here?
Miss Carmob took over the live stream, huh?
We have Carmob 1 and Carmob 2.
We're getting a double dose tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Mike,
No, but I think the CannonBall run idea is a good thing, Carmob.
But you guys are enjoying talking to my wife. I don't want to boot her out of the driver's seat. So I just joined in on the side.
We outside. Okay, Mike's got a good. Mike's not right for. Sorry, Mike. Okay. First, okay. Mike, we outsource our supply chain overseas. We should invest in North and Central America. It fixes. It does. That's kind of what this show was talking about. And they were saying that
Railsport wants to come in.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to.
Hey Nicole, did you add that? You added that box of coconut to my.
No, I did not. I'm glad you reminded me.
Yes.
What are you doing? You putting in your order for next trip?
Just one box, Sublime.
Yeah, and then the four Thin Mints.
Okay.
Are you putting in your order for next trip, Sublime?
These are for the Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a full house tonight.
We do. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but it really brought into perspective, like Mike's Garage said about outsourcing and stuff. If we would stop doing that, how it would come back to us.
Once everything's so dirt cheap,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, let China build it. Well, that's where all of our jobs are going.
Yeah.
We're building China and cutting our own throats.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. They are so wealthy over in China, and
that's why I go to my brick and mortar stores and I don't buy off Amazon.
Yep. I did that today. I had to go get some spackle for Sassy's room, and I'm like, yeah, I could go to Lowe's. Yeah, I could go to Walmart. No, I'm going to go to my local hardware store. Yeah, I'm going to spend, there's only like the real small one. I'm going to pay almost $6 for it, but it's local, and that's, so many people are like, well, I just got it off Amazon, or, oh no, I just got it offline. Well, you know what? By you doing that, you're putting brick and mortar stores out of business so fast that they don't have a chance to even compete, which sucks.
I don't want my mom and pop shops to go away.
No.
I like my corner stores.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I liked them until they started going away.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I saw Tony's Dogs was out in front of.
Remember the little stores we used to go to when we were kids?
Like wood and metal garages content.
Ace
Hardware is your friend too. Yes. I was really glad when COVID hit.
Yes.
When they made Home Depot and Lowe's shut down, that they let the Aces and the Acos stay running.
Aco isn't in business anymore.
Yeah, those little mom and pop shops.
Yeah, Ace is where I got the paint for. What room did I paint?
Shelby's room.
No. The bathroom. Yeah, for the laundry room bathroom.
Right.
Because you couldn't get it at Lowe's, and I like the Valspar. I mean,
Valspar is good paint.
It is, and I wound up getting Kensington or something, and I was not real pleased with it. But
I always make sure when I buy the paint, I always make sure the primer's in with the paint.
Yeah, and it was, but I just didn't like the way it rolled.
You see dude's comment? It's a big one.
Okay. I'm part of the problem. I buy online because I walk into too many stores and get so mad at everyone working there sucking.
Yep, dudes, I'm with you. Same here.
Yeah.
I get tired I get tired of the customer service. It sucks.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say that I've never bought anything online.
That'd be a lie, right?
Because that would be a flat out lie, because I have.
But we try.
Yeah, I try. I try really hard, and the grocery store is putting in these self checkouts and doing stuff. Is just not helping because you're putting people out of business.
Mobster, this RV exclusive really likes you.
He's good. He's good. He's from India, brother. He's excited. He's good.
He's excited.
He's good. No, he's good, man. He's good. RV exclusive is good people, man. No, he is. He's good people, man. He's a good supporter of the channel.
Right.
I'm on my phone. I can't mess with the trolls anyway.
Yeah.
No, he's cool.
Like I was at I had to ship something out UPS today, and the guy that was dealing with me was having an issue with the computer, and he's sitting there, and the store's got a ton of people in it. He's like, "Oh my God, this stupid thing," and I'm going, "Okay." I'm kind of like losing his crap, and I'm like, not really a good customer service rep, thing to have.
I'll be honest. The Scan and Go app from Sam's is my favorite thing in the world. I'll be honest. I like skipping the line completely and scanning and leaving.
I do that with my.
See, I absolutely avoid those. They're all self checkouts. I don't use them.
No, Scan and Go is on your phone. It's on your phone. You don't ever go to a self checkout. You literally scan.
I don't even do online banking, man. Much less do all that kind of stuff. Oh, Relfer's got a bad connection.
Breaking up.
Yep.
I just remember.
RV, I'm a friggin' what's that called? Not a Pagani, but a
Very true, dudes. Very true.
What's the name of that friggin' supercar company? Not Pagani, but the other one from like Sweden or now.
You know, I should be getting paid more. Well, you work a job to get into a profession that pays you a living wage. That's my opinion, but I'm not trying to get into politics here. I apologize.
Right.
Deidre Baker, what's up?
Right. I'm not a fan of UPS. Well, yeah, so anyways, I got sidetracked. After sitting there for 10 minutes and he couldn't get the transaction to go through because he's like, oh, well, you can send it and it's going to cost you like $26, or you can send it through USPS and it's going to cost $6. I'm like, well, that's a no-brainer. Give me the $6 one. It's not, you know, like it needs to be overnighted or anything. So I sat there for like 10 minutes and he couldn't get the transaction to go through. So
Later, Mike.
Later, Mike. Have a good one, man. Feel better, sir.
Later, Mike. Who's leaving?
Mike's leaving. Mike's got the vid, man. He's out of here.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you get better, man.
I ain't got the vid. I just got it's a sinus.
Yeah.
Sinus.
That's what my mom thought too.
That's what I thought.
Test your butt. Yep, exactly. So I went to the post office and I mean that was just almost just as bad. I mean, you had 3 people working the post office and 1 person needing help and 3 people helping 1 person, and the lines out the door, and I'm like, this is insane.
Post office is horrible. I cannot stand dealing with the post office.
They're government employees.
Right.
It's not like they're not getting paid good wages. Post office workers get paid good wages.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing, they got a very good retirement plan. I know that much.
Exactly. My mom had a really, really good friend back in the day that worked for the post office, and she got amazing benefits.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine to retire from the post office. That dude's that dude is making bank.
Yep. I mean, look at what I mean. Not so much now. They don't go foot to foot, but I mean, like out here, they just drive their little Jeeps or whatever through the back roads and go to, because all of our mailboxes are off the street. They just pull up to the mailbox, put your mail in. I mean, they're pretty. They got it made.
I'll change positions with you, Nicole. I'll pay your UPS bill if you transfer funds for me tomorrow.
Oh, I hear you go fast. I read your comment, but remember, I'm not the helm. The wife took over the friggin' the operator's
What did he?
chair.
Okay, hang on. Okay,
You
here we
missed
go.
some comments.
I'm sorry.
So full of hot air over there.
Oh my gosh, I'm at 19 minutes.
Like I said, I'll pay your $26 post office bill. You pay my $47,000 property bill.
No, that's okay.
So full of hot air over there.
I actually wound up paying like $6 at the post office.
I'm happy to pay this though. Finally, I can get to build my own damn place.
Right.
Man, you never know how much you miss your own place, your own privacy until you start living with somebody again. God, it sucks.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
It sucks.
Hey, Sublime, I got one question for you. You want to be my friggin' backup driver if I do the Cannonball?
Dude, that would be cool.
When and how much time it's going to require me to take off of work. That's really all that matters.
You don't know yet because you ain't got arrested yet.
I was about to say.
You don't know, but you haven't been arrested yet.
I swear to God.
That's up in the air, buddy.
Either one of your 2 fools do this and get arrested.
That's hilarious.
Y'all dead to me.
Y'all dead to me.
Can we call that what's that movie? Yeah, it's called a Deadpool. We all take bets on it.
Right?
All right, deal. Bets.
Oh God.
And if Sublime and I pull this off,
no bets.
We take the pot.
No bets.
Hey, 4 Blue just showed up.
Yeah,
literally all we gotta do is get there and not get pulled over. That's really the whole point of this.
No, you have to get there and back.
You have to get there.
You have.
Well, you need to get pulled over.
150 miles. I'm gonna fly home.
You need to get pulled over at least once. Maybe not doing 100 or 150, but you need to get pulled over at least once, just for the experience of getting pulled over. Say, I got pulled over doing a Cannonball run.
No.
Get it on camera.
No.
Yeah.
Random Trap Fox, what's up, brother?
He'll never drive again.
Like
That's
I said, look. If I decide to go through with this isn't a fly-by-night thing. Like I said, I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into this. Pick the right car. We got Sublime and I are going to have to customize this thing. It's going to have to be able to hold like 100 gallons of fuel. I mean, like, there's a lot of thought that's going to have to go into this.
Right.
But, I mean, if I got someone who's willing to friggin' do it with me, I'm down. I mean, I figured 2 weeks. It ain't gonna take us but a day and a half to drive from New York to freaking California.
Oh.
We may be dead and zombie tired by the time we get there, but it won't take us that long to get there.
Hey, did you see Cement Surfers comment? What's in the picture behind you with the white border?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. The
train?
Yeah.
The train, bro.
Yeah, but he can't see it.
Later, dudes.
Take it easy, dudes. Appreciate you dropping in, man.
Excellent adventure.
Yeah, you know what? That would suit you too.
Sublime, I'll send you Reese's when you're in jail. See?
Yeah.
People are already taking bets.
RAV4, it's called commissary. Look it up.
Well, you'd be screwed if they didn't sell
I
Reese's
will
on the
make
commissary.
sure I get my AAA get out of jail free card before I go.
Oh, one low five.
there you go.
Cheeks and Dong's excellent adventure.
This card is good
Lord.
for one free bail. My dad has one of those, man.
One free instant bail, like you get out of here now cards.
Right.
Not just
We
get out.
don't plan on staying here very long.
We love.
No, like I said, you two guys, I think that would be awesome if you was able to do that. Man, that'd be cool as hell.
Right.
Yeah, you got to figure out.
I understand, brother, but it's killing the friggin' small man's business.
It's killing the the mom and pop stores. And I mean, yes, is it a convenience? Yeah, absolutely, it's a convenience to go on your phone and go, oh well, I need this and I can do it, rather than taking the extra 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how far you live from town, and going and getting it. I mean, could I order my grocery? Could I have, saved 2 hours the other day and ordered my groceries online and had them delivered? Yeah, but I went out and I did it myself. It probably saved me some money too.
Right.
I don't know really how much, but maybe $10. But
I'm guilty. I order my mom's groceries every month online.
I mean, I bought our comforter set online. I bought Sassy's comforter set online. I mean, I'm not gonna say I couldn't. And the only reason I bought our comforter sets online is because every time I walked into a store, I could not find anything I liked.
Yep.
I was like, no. Oh, wait a minute. It keeps. There we go. You and Sublime will have to drive over to. That's funny. I could not. I looked for months for our comforter sets, and I just couldn't find anything I liked. I mean, I bought our back haul runner offline.
Hey,
Same
Sublime,
thing.
you know what? We could do it in a Taurus show. We would just need a newer one than mine.
Couldn't find what I wanted, and I found what I wanted online.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with yours, Carmop?
It's got almost 200,000 miles on it. I'm not going to drive the thing at like 140, 150. I'm just not going to drive it that hard for this.
So
you can put some miles on it hard.
Hey, you could set a new record for the slowest CannonBall 500 ever.
Mike's garage.
Just take your time and run the speed limit no matter what, even though it would drive you absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as Sublime and I are under 30 hours, I'd be pretty happy.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Mike's garage. You're absolutely right. I mean, the DMV here now is appointment only, where before COVID, it was never like that. I don't see it ever going back to non-appointment only. I mean, and that's just so they can kind of, dangle the carrot in front of you.
Yeah.
I think.
Everything is going that way.
It is. And
oh, look at Rattletrap.
My mom, I talked to her today. She got COVID 2 weeks before Christmas. She got the vaccine. And she told me today, she goes, well, it just goes to show that the vaccine doesn't work and the masks don't work. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I tried telling you, but she's, they're up there in age and stuff. So for their benefit, they thought that they should get it.
Seaman Surfer, the record is 25 hours, like 25 hours and X amount of minutes. I can control it too. I found out from my phone since I'm running it.
Oh, there you go.
Now, is there a certain starting point?
30 hours, I'd be very happy.
Now, look, now to be able to do that and set a record or whatever. Now, is there a certain starting point you have to start at, and a certain ending point you have to end at?
Yes,
Isn't it in New York City?
there's a parking garage you start at in New York, and you end at the Portofino Hotel in California.
Gotcha.
Isn't it like actually in the city?
Yes, you have to leave downtown New York and drive all the way to this hotel in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys who broke the
See, what would be fun is if we did it, like, let's say we had like 10 of us that wanted to do this, and we were all trying to race ourselves versus like the world record. Because I mean, I'm not really going to try to beat the world record because those were set during COVID times when there was no police on the road
and no traffic.
But if I get no traffic, you know, if we could get it done in under 30 hours, let's say 28 hours, 27 hours, I'd be very, very happy.
Well, how long did it take you to go from California to Michigan?
34 hours.
Okay.
But we stopped a lot. We were pulling a friggin' car trailer.
Yeah.
We were only doing friggin' no faster than 70. I mean, this is totally different.
No, I thought it was faster than that because you were home a whole day early.
Yeah, because we spent all that time on the road.
Oh. Okay. Oh, drop is so.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Pass me the water, please.
20 minutes for energy drinks and a pee. Oh my God.
Don't let Silverback ride with you. You'll be 3 months doing that road.
3 months.
He'll be stopping every other exit to take a pee.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Out of everybody I know, I've only got 2 people. Honestly, I've only got 2 people in mind that I would do this with. One would be Sublime, and the other would be my buddy Aaron, who lives in Nevada or in Arizona.
That's because
those 2 are both very good behind the wheel. They're both crazy as a fox, and I wouldn't feel that my life would be in danger if they were driving for several miles at a time at over 100 miles an hour. Okay, I've been in the car with these people, and I would be feeling comfortable with them driving. But like I said, there's a lot of thought process that would go into this.
First of all, you got to figure out which car would be the best one to do it in. The one that's got the biggest gas tank.
Well, let's say you want a big gas tank and you want a big trunk, but you also want a car that can do, let's say, hypothetically speaking, you want a car that can do 150 miles an hour sustained. Okay, sustained. And it's not going to take flight. It's still going to handle decent. You don't want to get in something like a Grand Marquis and do 150 miles an hour and someone freaking pulls out in front of you and you die. I mean, you got to have something that's designed for speed, but not too fast. Like, I mean, we're not going to do this in a Ferrari. We're not doing this in a Corvette. We're not doing this in a Mustang. It would have to be, like I said, like maybe a Taurus Show, a nice Audi, a nice BMW, a nice Mercedes, but something that's designed for high speed. And remember, you're going to sleep in this thing. You're going to be sleeping in the passenger seat. You're going to want a big passenger seat that's comfy, something you can zonk out in.
Yeah.
See what T said? He goes, I got the brass pass. He said, take me.
Yep.
That could get you out of some trouble.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what. T's going to have to show me how good of a driver he is at 130 to 150 miles an hour.
Oh, I'm sure he can handle it. I believe in T.
Yeah.
But like I said, though, you got to first get a car. Then you got to modify the car because you're going to put an external gas tank in the trunk. So you got, like I said, 80 to 100 gallons of gas. So you can drive 8, 9, 100,000 miles without having to worry about pull over.
How many miles?
What's up, maniac?
I said 8, 9, 1,000 miles.
Oh, I thought you said 100,000 miles. I was like, what?
No, hell no.
Hey, Maniac.
I was like, hold on a second.
No. Like
what fuel system gets that?
Like my truck will do 500 miles without a trailer. So if I had a car that was good on gas and it had a big ass tank added to the already stock tank, you could go far.
You could probably do it in your truck. Just put an external tank in the bed of the truck.
Probably could. You probably could.
Could you see? Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know if I want to be traveling at them speeds in my pickup truck.
Yeah.
You need like an Audi or a sports car that's got a very good overdrive
Sports
that can
sedan.
just cruise.
Something
A
that
sports sedan.
handles well.
Sports sedan. Yes, a good sports sedan.
Yeah.
Something that can cruise in overdrive at 140, 150, no problem.
Right. See, I knew this would be a good topic for a live stream tonight. At least for the people that enjoy driving fast.
So you got to make sure you get you a wagon. That way you got plenty of room to stretch out.
Dude, one of the Mercedes wagons, like a Mercedes AMG wagon.
That could work.
That would be sick, bro. You'd have all kinds of room for sleeping. You'd have all kinds of room for luggage. You'd have all kinds of room for a big gas tank. Like I said, fellas, let's give this a little bit of thought. Let's see if we can get maybe, 5 to 10 of us that would be on board to do this. And like I said, we're not doing this year or next year. So you got plenty of time to come up with a car, come up with ideas, get a driving partner, because you sure as hell ain't doing this by yourself.
Right.
You have to have 2 people. You're not driving no 30, 40 hours by yourself.
Ford Bronco? No, won't work. Rattle trap.
I'm not doing no friggin' 140 in a Bronco.
No.
No.
Look at T's comment. He did the old Blues Brothers there. It's got a cop motor, 440-inch cubic plank, cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. It's a model Mace before Cadillac converters. So it'll run good on regular gas.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, brother.
Leave it up to T.
Right?
Because, I mean, you think about it, Sublime. Sublime, you think about it. We drive. Sublime, think about it. We drive casually, right? We start at my house because I live closer to friggin' New York than you do. We start off at my house. We drive casually in this friggin' car. It's like a shakedown cruise down to New York. And we get to New York. We stay the night in a hotel. We get all prepped and ready. We pick the ideal time to leave. And then, boom, we hit it hard.
Got to do it in a rental car, though. Something that you don't own.
No, you ain't going to get no rental car. I ain't doing it because I got to modify it.
There was the
only thing you got to do is put a gas tank in the trunk.
Yeah, but
other than that,
still got to modify it.
The guy who broke the single record, he rented a Mustang GT. He tore out the interior, put a bunch of tanks inside, and put it all back together really bad.
Right?
Look it up.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hey, like I said, there's a lot of friggin' time to friggin' come up with some teams and do this. I think it would be a lot of fun. Like I said, you'd need 2 people. You'd have to pick your car of choice. We'd have to pick a date that works for everybody. I mean, it'd be, I don't know. I just think it'd be a lot of fun.
Blue. Thanks for coming in.
And if nobody else wants to do it, then I'll find a driving partner.
I'll tell you, the rest of my year is planned out already.
Well, he's not saying this year. Good God, no.
No, we're not doing it this year. Hell no. It'll be a couple years down the road. I figure at the very earliest, 3 years. At the very earliest.
Yeah, everything for me goes on the back burner now.
Right. Because, I mean, I got projects that are in the fire right now, and they're more important than my little friggin' rendezvous with the Cannonball.
Yeah.
And everybody and when you find out about the people that did do the Cannonball, they did take a couple years to think about how they were going to go about doing it. They didn't just do it.
Now, is there a certain let's see, how can I say this? Is there a certain route that you have to take?
No. No. You can take whatever route you want, but you have to start at this hotel. I mean, you have to start at this specific parking garage, and you have to end at this specific hotel. That's the only stipulation. You can take whatever route you want to take. You can do whatever route you want to take. You can modify your car, do whatever you want, but you have to freaking start at one place and end at another.
Hey, you could borrow Wasted Talent's car. He's building a Subaru wagon with an LS in it.
We need it to be reliable.
It will be. It's got an LS in it.
No, reliable.
It don't have a Ford motor in it. It's got an LS.
No. Remember, you even said it yourself. They're better than Fords, but they're just not as reliable as Fords.
I never said that. You didn't never hear that come out of my mouth. You heard that come out of me. No, you never heard that come out of my mouth.
You always said the LS may not last as long as the Fords do the drag strip, but they're a lot cheaper.
You don't see it.
They're faster on the drag strip, but I never said nothing about reliability.
Yes, you did.
No, because there's people out there driving LSs right now. Sublime that's got over 300,000-400,000 miles.
Not do it.
You start.
I'm gonna hop out, Mom. I gotta go to the show.
On 31st.
All right, later, bro.
Yes.
Later, man.
And then
you drive all the way to the Portofino Hotel in California.
Yep, in Redondo Beach, California.
Right.
It's $40.
Did you see Victor's comment there, Karma?
What do you say?
That's a good point. What's up, Gary? Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Gary.
Yeah, but you know how uncomfortable an El Camino would be to sit in for 35, 40 hours?
Yeah,
oh my God.
No, hell, God, no. You got to remember, this is something you have to be able to sleep in. It's got to be able to hold some luggage. It's got to be somewhat comfortable. This thing's gonna be outfitted with all kinds of radar detectors and all kinds of crazy stuff. Who's in the guest bottom? Oh, that's wasted talent.
Wasted.
What's up? What's up?
What's up,
Ryan? Brother?
Yeah, there's no effing way I would go across the country in that Subaru.
Yeah, we wouldn't either. That's why when they recommended it, Sublime was like, "Sorry, we need something reliable."
Yeah, no, that thing will be really fast for short periods and cruising around, but long trips, no.
Right.
Because that's the other thing. You'll notice the guys that have run it as of late, the last couple of guys that have set records, they've done it in high-performance luxury cars.
That's
and
what
there's
I
a
said.
reason for that.
I need a friggin' sports sedan.
It's 2,966 miles from the start to the finish.
Right.
That's a long ride.
Yeah.
No shit.
And actually, the guys, I heard you talking earlier about, they make up the time in the desert. That's not, I mean, everyone speeds in the desert, so that's kind of a given. The time where they make it up is coming out of New York. The guys that just set the record so deep is because they did it in the middle of COVID. When everything was shutting down, they said, this is the perfect time. And they threw a car together and rolled. And they made it out of New York so much faster than everyone else. It was,
Well, that's the thing. That's the key. You know what I mean? Is you have to pick the ideal time to leave, which would probably be the dead of night to get the hell out of New York without all that damn traffic. You got to pick the right car. You got to modify the car. You got to not get pulled the fuck over. I mean, you got a lot of variables you got to deal with, and that's what I think makes it so much fun. And I don't think, I'm going to be blatantly honest with everybody here, I don't think I can beat the record. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't think I can beat the record, but I think that it would be something that would be so much fun that you would remember it for the rest of your life. It would be something you'd pass on to your grandkids. You'd be like, look, I made this epic journey, man, from New York to California. I did it in this amount of time. It would take a normal human being to do it in this amount of time. I either A, got pulled over, or B, I didn't get pulled over. I mean, I think it would just be the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, especially if you had a really cool co-pilot who's into it just like you. You know what I mean?
And if you had some teams where you guys were essentially racing each other.
And that's what I said. If I could get 5 or 10 people to get on board with me on this, and we all say, okay, in 3 or 4 years on this date, we're going to meet in friggin' New York, and we're going to friggin' do this as a team.
And the other thing with that, I don't think you want everyone to leave at the same time. You want to space yourselves apart because you're racing the clock and each other, but like you get too many cars going that fast together and you're going to draw too much attention.
Well, yeah, exactly. You're going to want to space everybody out, but you're also going to want to space everybody out in the dead of the night.
Well, so that's the thing I don't know about. Every time I've ever seen anyone that's documented or said anything about it, they always leave
during the day.
At a certain time during the day, and I don't know why that is. I don't know, because I know there's like a somebody you check out with officially in New York, and I don't know if there's a certain time that they do that, because I don't know if you've seen the Richard Rollins one. There was somebody, and it's on YouTube, that was making a documentary about the Gumball Rally, because that's how that started. They went to Ontario to start the Gumball Rally, and their buddy who bought the kit car and the Smokey and the Bandit car and all that, Little Ricky or whatever, bet them both $50,000 a piece that they couldn't go beat the record. So they left the rally, drove to New York, started and bonsai'd across the country and beat it to win $100,000 off this dude.
Wow.
Then flew the car back and met up with the rally in freaking Georgia and finished the rally out.
Yeah, well, see, I don't have Richard Rawlings kind of money, and I don't think anybody in
this was
chat
before
or panel does.
This was before
we
Richard
have to
Rawlings
think about
had
this
money.
sensibly.
No, I'm just saying
guys.
I'm not saying that we need to go that crazy. I'm just saying it's wild that that's the way that situation went down that particular time.
Like I said, I here's the thing, okay? I follow this YouTuber that goes by Royalty Exotics, and it's the guy who owns Royalty Exotics in Las Vegas. I know the man personally. I've talked to him. I have friggin' pictures with him. I've rented friggin' 3 Lamborghinis from him.
Really nice guy.
Great rapport with his company and with him, okay? And he just bought 2 vintage barn find Lamborghini Countachs. One is black, one is white. Okay, the white one is like the Wolves of Wall Street one. It's all white. Okay. Yeah. Well, when he was doing his YouTube video that just came out last week, he was talking about, I just watched this documentary on the black Lamborghini from the CannonBall run. There is so much history in this documentary, you'd be absolutely blown away. If you had any infatuation with that movie, I highly recommend you go watch this documentary. So I did. Right, I'm at work. In the middle of the night, I'm watching this. Dude, I was almost in tears because I was so friggin' happy of all this friggin' car history I was learning about and why the Lamborghini Countach was developed, how it got to the United States, the hurdles they had to go through to deal with our bureaucratic garbage to get it here. You know, how they literally stopped doing the Cannonball Rally because the Lamborghini came to our shores. And the owner of the Cannonball Rally said, that dude is going to kill somebody driving that car, and I will not be responsible for it. And they shut the whole event down, okay? Yeah. And then you go to find out about the movie being made because this really happened. You find out that the Gumball was a knockoff of the Cannonball Run. And it's like all this stuff you find out. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, man? This isn't a real movie. This isn't a movie. This really happened. And I'm like, I don't know if I could necessarily beat the record, but I'll tell you right now, I think it would be an absolute blast to take one of my best buddies with me, get a car, modify the hell out of it, get it prepped for this road trip, put friggin' real high performance, high speed tires on the car, like, you know, Sport Cup 2s, something that can sit at 150, 160 miles an hour and doesn't overheat and blow out on the desert freeway and just friggin' go for it. And you know what? Whatever time you get. But like Mr.
Well, that's the. Do they say what time they in the movie? Do they say how long they took to do it in the movie? I don't remember.
In the documentary, they did it in like 32 hours.
Okay. Well, because I think that would be the cool deal to try to beat the time they did it in the movie or in the documentary for the movie and make that your goal.
Right.
And then you can play it off as a period piece type. Because like you said, going for what it is now is, I think, almost unattainable for a while.
Right.
Yeah, that word.
What's up, brother? Thanks for joining us, James Guy.
What's up, James? Saw Rich in there saying hi.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's wild, the history that the whole ambulance deal that they do in the movie actually happened. It's a whole thing. There's interviews from the chick who played the patient or the nurse or something. They had a real doctor. It's wild. This shit.
The patient was the friggin' driver's wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've seen the documentary then.
I've seen the one with her. They might have pieced some other things together, but yeah. She's talking about how that van barely ran. They were working on it in the parking lot before they even took off.
Carmel came home. He was so excited that he had watched this, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, Sassy's got to watch this. Oh my gosh!" And I don't know. I was doing something else. I couldn't watch it.
Especially with
yeah, me too.
And within like the first, 5 minutes, she was like, "Wow, this is really intriguing." And then I was hearing bits and pieces of it because I was in the kitchen and I'm peeking around the corner and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." Okay. It's wild because everyone sees the movie and they just go, "Oh, it's a movie." And then when you hear bits and pieces, they're like, "Oh, they're talking about the movie." And it's like so much of that movie was inspired by
real.
Things
so much of that movie was real.
And I think that's a big reason.
Real, much. I mean, they could have said this was based off a true story. They really
could have. Yes, yeah.
They could have.
Well, I think that's why they got so many big names to sign on for that movie.
Well, that's what
I don't know why they did it.
That's what the documentary said, was that once they found out that they got Burt Reynolds to play, right? Because he had just got done doing Smokey and the Bandit in 79.
Yep.
Once they found out they got Burt Reynolds, everybody wanted a part in this movie. They were like, we want to be part of this movie.
I mean, I think it's one of Jackie Chan's, if not first, but like
first movie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Oh my
first
god.
motion picture.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because I remember watching that as a kid, and the great movie. And then Jackie Chan becomes a big thing, and all that. And it's years and years down the road later, I'm like, holy crap, that is him in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really think that if we could get, a couple groups of us together to say, hey, let's build some cars and let's do this. Like I said, my goal is to do it in under 30 hours. That's my goal. Because that was the goal that the guys back in the 70s were trying to beat.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that you go for like a period correct and you go for that. Yeah. No, I think
did it in 32 hours. If I could do it in anything under 30 hours, I'd call it a complete win. Because the record's, like I said, 25 hours and change.
If you could do it in
if you're
31
under
hours.
30 hours, win. Absolute freaking win.
If you can do it in 31 hours, it's still a win.
No, 30 hours and not get pulled over. That's the goal.
It is a rough it's rough to do that, Ron, man. I've driven across the country multiple times, and
so have I.
God, I just don't like it.
But here's the thing, though. I've taken the Colorado route. We will not be going through Colorado.
No, you would go southern.
Right, you'll be going the southern route. So
I've done
a lot flatter.
I've done through the Wyoming and Montana. I've gone through, 81 is the one that goes across the top, and then I went through the Wyoming one the last time, and then cut down around the tolls.
Wasted. You want in on us, dude?
You got 3 years to get ready? Maybe.
Like I said, no rush. This is no rush. Like I said, there's a lot of planning that needs to go involved. Because first of all, you got to get to New York. You got to make it to California. And then you got to make it back home.
Oh, yeah. For making it back home is easy for me. California to Oregon is a pretty quick trip.
Okay, well, I got to go back to Michigan. I'll probably be spending the night at Sublime's house on the way home.
Yeah.
Is there somebody in the
basement? Yeah, guess who is it?
Mike's garage.
That's the real Mike. Wait, Mike. That's the real Mike. Let him in.
All right.
The problem is I don't have anything fast and dependable for a trip like that.
But we don't. Neither do I. That's why I said we got time. We got time. We can even make it 4 years. I don't care. But I think that we should all get a driving partner that we trust that isn't going to kill us at 130 to 150 miles an hour.
GT.
Pick our car of choice, get it prepped and ready, modify it, and then, like I said, in 3 or 4 years, we all meet in New York, and we friggin' make this journey.
1050.
So let me ask you guys something.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility to do something scaled down a little bit different? Meaning, still the Cannonball run, still doing the same thing, a little bit slower, but then every night we find like a hotel or something, we go to it, we all kind of chill out, get something to eat.
No, it defeats the purpose, man.
All right.
So, yeah, that's more.
Look. I know the Cannonball run isn't for everybody. This is a no-holds-barred, all-or-nothing adventure.
Well, no, I get the idea. You make it like a rally where there's check-in points, and then you stop the timer.
Right.
And
But that's not the Cannonball run.
It's not. That would be a rally.
True.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not. That's just like that would be a gumball rally. That would be like a gumball rally where you drive so far, you have a checkpoint, you spend the night.
Right.
Yep.
Which
I think would be
wanted
fun.
to do a Cannonball run, so I mean, I totally get it. So yeah.
See, I remember when I was a kid watching the movie and watching all of it and being like, hell yeah. And now, like I said, after doing 3 coast to coast trips, I am not a huge fan of it anymore. The allure of it, or the mystique of it, is gone. Because the first day you bonsai and everything's good, and the second day you're just like, this sucks. And when we rolled back, taking shifts driving, that was the first time I'd done it like straight through. That was rough.
Well, that's why I said I'm not shitting in a can.
When we went from Michigan to out west, we stopped. But the first 2 days,
13-hour days,
were 13 hours. And I'm just like, my God.
But we also drove I-80, bro. We went through Colorado. You got to deal with the mountains and all the traffic and all that stuff.
I drove 13 hours straight from Boosted's house to South Florida.
Yeah.
I drove all the way from my house to friggin' Kennesaw, Georgia, with a trailer behind me for 13 hours.
Yeah.
So we left. So it's coming up on my channel, the documenting of the move, because I actually videotaped some of it. We left at midnight on Friday morning, essentially, and drove until, what was it, 7, 8 o'clock at night the following through. Like,
right.
But the problem was we were all 3 rigs loaded, so we were fueling every 400 miles, 500 miles. And so that takes up time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had the dogs, so you're walking the dogs at the truck stop, and you're doing whatever. So that eats a crap ton of time. That's something you got to think about too. Is when you're running these big fuel tanks and stuff like that, you got to stop at gas stations where you can pump as much fuel quickly while you're doing your thing.
I'd be freaking filling up with 2 nozzles at once.
Well, that's what they were saying. They were doing 2 or 3, whatever they could get into the car.
Yeah.
And what they would do is a lot of the places, the fuel stops were planned ahead. So they had people there holding spots, and basically they fueled the car while the guys got out and took a leak, did what they needed to do, and then got back in the car.
I mean, that would be great if I could have an entire team that was staggered out down the road.
The thing is with this YouTube,
these guys are freaking YouTubers with millions of subscribers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guarantee
we're little people.
I guarantee people throughout that we could do this, across the country. Between all of our channels, I guarantee.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll tell you what, if we all came together on this and we had at least, let's say, 10 teams, we probably could pull something off.
Yeah. Oh no, totally could. It's a lot of. I mean, listen, the car community is crazy, like we know, and those guys that did it were in the same car community, just a different branch of it. So, just what we do through talking through our YouTube guys, I guarantee we could pull off the stages of people and places.
Right.
Yeah. 13 hours on a motorcycle, 8 hours.
Salty, is that really you?
Oh, good luck.
Friggin' hate when he shows his damn avatar.
I know. Salty projects, yeah. We need to know that's you, Salty.
He said yes, it's me in the comments.
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Oh, well, is there
I'm
any
curious.
comments?
No, I didn't.
Tell me
There
what
he
you
is.
guys think on this. Do you think an EcoBoost Mustang can do it if it's got full suspension?
I think that a Mustang could do it. I don't even think it needs a suspension. The thing is you got to have something that you'll be comfortable sleeping in.
Yeah. Riding.
I don't know. I have a Mustang GT with premium interior, and I don't know if I would want to sleep in that thing.
I don't know if I would want to sit in it for hours.
I'll be honest with you, I think a Taurus Show would be good, though.
70 hours.
Because I'll probably do
Taurus
Route
Show would be
66 again in it.
Mustang will be good. You just couldn't use the Recaro seats because they suck.
Right.
You'd have to use the factory seats.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other
you
thing.
don't need a
There's
car that has a
not-
ton of horsepower. You need a car that can friggin' go high speeds.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. With the track pack suspension, it should be able to hold it.
Right.
True.
Well, and sleeping isn't necessarily something you're going to be doing much of in this time frame.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what, if you're friggin' gonna be staying up straight and you're not pulling over other than to friggin' take a dump and get gas, at some point you're gonna zonk out. You're gonna want something comfortable that you can.
I haven't heard any of the real tale of the guy who set the new record, but the Ed Bowling guy who had the record before, there were 3 of them. There was the navigator and managing all of the counter intelligence software and whatnot. And then you had the driver, and then you had the guy in the back with the binoculars.
Yes,
and they stayed up and kept those positions in different orientations the whole time through. They were not sleeping.
I think they made a song for that. Ticket to Live, Ticket to Ride, White Line Highway. Tell all your friends they can go my way.
Right.
Yeah,
that'll keep you up.
Right.
Because I know I don't remember which one it was, but one of them almost had a crash at high speed when the sun was coming up because they had a sunblind issue that got a little hairy. But I don't remember because I've watched a lot of the guys talk about a lot of this stuff. Because like you, I'm totally into all of that.
Like I said, I don't have this all figured out yet, you guys. This was just an idea that I had thought about. It'd be kind of cool to do this. Just to make the trip and say, hey, you did it, number one. Number two, if you could get some of your buddies, your YouTube buddies that go along with you and do this, and we documented the whole thing, I think it would just be absolutely epic because now you got to race amongst your buddies. And then you got your buddies getting your car ready for this. And then, the other thing would be a lot of fun. I really do.
Oh my God. T, only you would say something.
Lots of Red Bull, man.
I feel like the hot sauce
thing, I'm like, Crystal Mountain. I'm like, who the hell? And I look at who it is. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like you don't need to do both. One or the other is probably
right.
No,
yeah.
I mean, cocaine is optional, but if you get busted with it, that's on you.
You could definitely do like an LTD wagon, put like a 2JZ in it. It would sustain the power. It would hold.
Right.
So could you actually record this stuff? Because when you think about it, you can't really post it on YouTube.
Well, you could.
Somebody said not to.
You could.
No, don't live stream it.
Oh, don't live stream it.
You can video record it. Yeah, you can totally make a documentary of doing it. You just can't live stream it. That's all.
Well, you could live stream it too. You just cannot show street signs and things.
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
going to say if you're showing everything inside the car and you're saying we're at an undisclosed location, then you'd be good.
Yeah, you would be fine. You just can't show street signs or stuff.
Here's the thing, though.
You don't want to
look.
Look here.
No, I'm serious. Look, I may be crazy, but I also think about this stuff, okay? You're live streaming this, right? Think about this. You're live streaming this for 2 days. You're driving through all these different states. The next thing you know, a whole bunch of people start sharing this thing out, and it starts going viral. The next thing you know, the police get wind of these friggin' 4 or 5 or 10 crazy-ass SOBs hauling ass doing the Cannonball run from friggin' New York to California, and they're live streaming it. Dude, it is going to be a big deal to nab one of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is
you're going to definitely get caught.
They can go back, I think.
A documentary would be great, but a live stream would be bad.
That's what I'm saying. A live stream would be great. You just cannot show street signs because the police would never be able to track you down as long as they don't see street signs.
Plus, I'm not saying that they live stream the whole thing.
You don't
just snippets. You know what I mean?
You never say what highway you're on. You never say what state you're in.
Well, see, that's the problem. The problem with that, not saying what highway you're on, is that the route that everyone takes for the Cannonball is well established.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do not vary very much unless they really have to on that route.
No, there's like a main route pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of back roads that you can use to do some, finagling, but for the most part, like you said, there's a designed route.
Designated route.
Right.
Well, that route is due to time because everybody they've done it. They've done a fast route to get there.
So, look, I'll tell you what. I can see that this is a very, very good topic for this channel and for another day. And I think that maybe I might be able to freaking get some of you guys on board to do this adventure with me in a few years.
Yeah, I think I'd be down. There was this one cat in Arizona that was on the 101, and he had a Lambo, and it was Lambo something, and he put the speed down. And it was on the 101, and you were able to see the street signs as he was going on the highway.
Right.
Well, the police tracked it down. They figured out for that
Damn
exact vehicle that there was only like 4 or 5 in the state.
Yep.
And then they found him. He was a dentist.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they can use that in court.
And then they can use that in court.
That's why you don't want to live stream it.
That's why I said a documentary.
Well, that wasn't a live.
That wasn't live stream.
It wasn't a live stream.
Recorded video.
It was a video he put up.
Yeah,
and that's like there's a guy, one of the guys that was doing YouTube and had a Hellcat was doing some stupid shit like that and videotaping it all, and the cops seized the car and shut the channel down.
Oh yeah,
I believe he's still going.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a reason why
it's a very bad idea.
Well, it's like a 1320. Everything when they go out and do their Mexico polls or whatever, they're blurring everyone's faces and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's as your attorney, if you disguise yourself.
Yes. It's a documentary. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I highly recommend every single person that is watching this live stream right now goes and watches this documentary on friggin' the Haggerty channel. I'm telling you. If anybody here is interested in the Cannonball Run, likes the black Lamborghini from the Cannonball Run, or even wants to learn a big, vast amount of history about supercars, I'm going to tell you right now, we had Ferraris, we had Lotuses, before Lamborghini came to our shores. But until the Countach came to the United States, there was no such thing as a exotic car.
Very true.
The Lamborghini was the car that invented the word exotic car, because it was the very first car that came from a manufacturer, bone stock, that could do over 200 miles an hour and look as crazy as it did. So, I mean, I highly recommend you guys watch this friggin' documentary.
Oh, yeah,
we're
Jesse.
Gonna have to end this live stream, you guys. We've been going for 2.5 hours. My daughter's going to go to bed pretty soon. My phone battery's getting ready to die, and I let my wife take over my live stream.
And it did so much better when she did that. It was amazing.
Exactly.
It just went through the roof.
That,
yeah.
oh,
See?
WTF, bro?
See?
Damn,
See? I've been trying to tell you they like to look at my beautiful face without any makeup more than they like to look at yours.
Hey, look at all the
I don't know. We haven't.
It's a great team.
I don't know. We hadn't seen Mobster all made up with makeup yet.
I was gonna say, Mobster might be better with the makeup. I'm just saying.
We haven't seen that yet.
Well, I don't want to see that.
You know how to end it over there, right?
Yeah, I know how to end it.
All right. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming and hanging out with us tonight. I'm glad that I got a lot of you interested in the Cannonball Run topic. I am, like I said, this is not something I plan on doing right now. So if you're thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe in 3 or 4 years, I wouldn't mind friggin' grabbing a buddy of mine and trying to kick Mobster's butt cross country in this race. That sounds like fun. You know, maybe we can even put some money up. Maybe we could all put in like $1,000, and whoever gets there first takes the pot. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, this is all amongst us YouTubers. I'm not trying to set some world record. I'm going to do it because I think it would be fun, and I want to beat 30 hours. That's my goal, okay? But I think this was a really, really great topic. I think we need to revisit this topic down the road, and we definitely need to do this.
Right.
Waze Coding, you're back from the dead, brother. How you doing?
Yeah. You was a little late, brother. Sorry, we get ready to end this bad boy.
Oh, man.
And when I say back from the dead, that dude was on one of Elon's rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. The next live stream that I do, we will pick up with this Cannonball topic again. All right?
Everybody have a good night.
Have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Yes.
Appreciate all the super chats.
Yes.
And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Later.
She's like, yeah, I know how to end it. And now he's muted, so we can't hear anybody. Oh, that's too funny. Later, everyone.